covers within from this place all the way to Dowenya. It's left with the biggest one, which currently we are working on. We've done the blinding. They are putting the reinforcement iron rods on it as we speak now, and then we are also preparing the other sides of the road so that at least we can get the road through all the way to the Central University. So when you cross the Pram Junction towards the Central University side, that place is through. So we are also trying to connect that last covert, and then the entire road from here to Dowenya will be connected.
Obine kana sem wasi go explain tire what you say nti we say oswafo yera governance wo ye adwuma papa say obakwan no so na wo contractor no woni mre ye nye wadwen say wo boa ye kwan na amatemamofo afa so no ene emugamu no ede ayem nti ho ense bi ene call ya ye kotie san so ehwe no na yakoye ni mu no ene emra hyebedwani di ma de hye no wo Upper West Achem mensimu ewapo mantam ye yera Emmanuel Kwasidra wodi atudwa mameka se wono so adwumaden a woyo e de aprempuntu aba ma ne mpasua no so ade hye titire ne schoolfo e de timamfo ho atowo mo no ekoyi papa enei adankora a eno no ehyem makomako edu enwotwe ani nyan ya classrooms a wode ama Adoso Presbyterian Senior High School no enei wo mu age asom kyese ebeboa papa ama dan no ya nasa ne nkura su etimi eche so taso no ebeba na atete niema so na ma adesua ne adetwe so etumi akoso yi ede ama
ebedwani editudwa ekyerese abandada abesen kono wonom efi dwumedi na ase no na eye foundation level ena wonom wo ya wonom entimi anwie na wogya ho efi aban mu
me baaye no na otu ani a wo camera ne hwe echi an wo nse wo mo wo assembly hall complex e wo ho a chese e ho na nkolani didi e ho na omo ye bibia ena echi no so guest dormitory wo ho nti me no eno na me ba be ye na da yebe commission no yebe cut a sort for sa na me hu structure bi wa ati say e foundation level and na me ko bisa headmaster say project we a school na no say there be get farm 2017 there about no mo shas here and no do foundation no mo jaye na me si o mami information kakra about inti o mami contractor no any consultant na number na me frɛ from na me dwedwe mu ana yenya approval no
Uradra ekasa ede efa nanum ho esuyira hodo ya eba ye wosutobre no mu no wade tudwa ekyerese de efa wonom ani so enti no aka ho bi amadu ani kyeremu ewo Upper West Achem abato mpasua no so a wefra se ye ya woye enhyeye a woyi gates ahodo se be ye nsuo betumi atene na enkoyirimfa omanfo.
The current flooding issues here na ekoso and na wo mo chicha na bia ba be so Upper West Achem yenzo ezuma ko ruru mu nya kakra into a year storm drain over 120 meter storm drain. Your friend Nana Okuno na FD River there so no. A reinforced concrete walls and a creating like a retaining wall both sides. Na issue no etimi afemu akonti adwuma kese obetwa excavators wa adwuma de den and na echi ha nso so no abochi no eno so fa ho afa market no ko fidi others no biom ewa ahimburu no so honom and also yenya another 120 meter reinforced storm drain ewo ho kese pa gata kese
abusian samu anope ye de beda mo se yesomo ewo no nsia bremu kase so ene yawo anope no ha ena breni adaje ejaye na ye de kase no esi ye ba sesia twen abusian sama ye ho akwa babie mu emfamra enanopei onua maakye eso na ye de aseda piese ma ya boafo a wo mo aso yasene anopei na ya boafo ise ye kon mo ho asem obi wo ho no atincha beka so ye han yani ena ye ton niema sebe enye papa de amamo da bia ye ka ene ye beto so ye beto akoso aka ekosi se mu betie na matu ensempa ho anamo ni na ye se efidua mu hanmo ansa na ebebo obi dwatode ho dawuro no ye won hyehye eda ho enye se wote ho no ma na obi aba ena beton wole ena beton ayikotodwa dro enti ye pes kantini age ni abetena ni akwan de ukoto na said wo ha obia ba na wutimi ne social media enti wa mo bra yie na obichewa ode animguase abekeka ho enti enya sa na media general ha ye adwuma hu se ye OPM bia wo TV so radio so a go through all the process a chese bibia in fact legal for kra ansane ahwe ho asamanka ye dwumi nyo enti se wote se ye boda wuro bi e wo fidwam ha no mo afa no serious for na nibre so na ka kire ho se eye papa a wo de ka ho a boni bia emma enti se utia na wo de akokodro atu ho na mo na wo so so atumi aboa me pa chawa no pay yen se proyefo ena ye kan ya asem amayen wo a wonim se wo se enye papa egu wanum wo se wontumi ensire emie wanum wontumi ensire me hu dodom wontumi ensire me hu si ase ene wo se soro no me pa chaw wo de meton amaw anopai eye Genjamin Dental Clinic Genjamin Dental Clinic me pacho e base wo a wo se apro wo wanum enka wo ho wo a dodom nye akono wo a wo pese ye tu se na ebi akaka nti ne yetu ni asan so asiama wa yen ni adwumakuo ba ko pe a wo yiyenya ebi eni baabi abiewu na obetumi akone aye oseye ede amawo Genjamin se adaworoma wo a opese kaka bi ehawa untumi enum niema enhunu eyimu yetietimi betimi abobbo blog mba na yewe blog ase yewe nam eseno eye kama emu oden a oni ohaw bia me pacho se bi nsusu a wo se ase udodom ho no je se wadidi afiri se o maame wo na o hya ase nom nofo hya ase di nuhu di ehuo wadnyina di nuane nyina bi won hyeda enko dentist sa na se dental doctor ho se won hwe na won siesie wonum emaw enti mu sa nkrofo no I'm not surprised obie wonum a eya na enka wo ho me pacho ache nenso so enka chia se wo ba yentumi siesie wonum emfa emaw ye beye wonum ye ye be kire kwan a ye clean ama no kwa wo so betumi 10 so wo betinya maintain sa enum a ehwam a wo benya firi ye ho no na to aso akoda me pa che wo bia wo so se egugu wonum no ensisi ye ene ye sie ye frɛ bibi braces ye de begu sene so na account na mo ase ne ye wo se arrange no ye be ne sa pepepe na ye de amount me pa che wo gold wo na pese de timo se so ma wa pa che ba ye be ya kama ye wo branches e wo Ghana mfa na nyina mo amuwo enkran ha no ye wo Nungwa main lorry station ho Atomic Down kwa benya runabout ho ye wo ho ena Kumase nso Abrepo Junction mipacho ekeka ko Bantima High Street ho ye wo ho Mazi a e water chima so mipacho ye branch ba ko e wo ho no ko foduafo monso ye ben Central Police Station ye ne market no ena edi enhwanimu takrade for so mo quarter disco junction aflawo for ye nyimumu ene mo ko Ghana Commercial Banker ye no mo ena edi enhwanimu tamale for so ye kwoti shegu opposite post office or baby MTN for office ne wono a ena tonsu high school junction so baby a traffic light ne wono a on sabe kan telephone numbers ne yemi nsama honya ha na de opeso chiro bia no wa chiro wo from aka chiro mo se wutie watago ho editago se wo discount wo mo e wo se wote ebo so e de amount numbers ne 0598 7318 23 and 0559139582 0549906588 ofrenya ye no ebedi enkomo afe yenko Edveg Consultants Limited for ho wo a wo pa akwantuo akọ wo a wo pe akwantuo atu wani bre eso no wadawroma ma me ne eni sa nkomo tietie enkomo me ne wo edin enkomo papa enkomo edi mpuntuo bebrew enkomo edi nkanko bebrew enkomo en disappoint o style biebi nemum ebema adache aya akono ebema o career eni wo school person wo kwa duru kwa kuburunsam apampam ana neti kono odne ye pe no ye na ebetumi ama nsa nhihye papa no ye de adwuma ye ya ne se ye do betu kwan na akwantu ye de wo ekono ye de wo ekose kona kosua ade kona kosua nimde na wo dada no kona kwaje foforo faka ho adwuma ye ywa no me se ewiase amfa nan ha no nyina ba bia wo pese wo keka kobia no yen ene ebetumi de nsa si ebo panyan aka kire wo se bra na so ba ye ho eba ye nchen a ye disappoint o da ye be hihye niam yie dia mawo a wankasa wani ebeje ho enti bomoden aso be frɛ Edveg ye do be kɔ America UK Canada, Germany, France, ehemfa o de bobodin no name wo de ose wo mpa Ghana school bia na Togo ana Burkina Faso hakora na pa ye do peko ye de ana say ye de ekwa ye nkofa ka bia emfa emrewo me pa so ye telephone numbers anopai Edward for say me fa ma no e 0209154728 and 0553150002 ufrenya ye no ebedi enkomo bra mutanie alaji mutanie wono wakọ Mecca ba wakọ Mecca ba ama na eba adwuma se fita nipa se fitani what are you saying what is obi brofo madam fu bibi what enti mesel fita fu amu krom ha mo nyina mu boss chick mo boss man ene mutamotos na djuma dance na djuma so ani amamfom so bia ani na djuma ho adjuma mutamotos be ya man la ila you do not go there or besh mouth show down pa o ka no mesi minim ka bi o ho mo a tra bi akas ni bi si kwan so a to ni ka tum futuro emission fina na de ba yesi mo mpe MMC ye firi ho obi ka tum futuro no je se oje ho a enye ma oyade asanto kura sem frama wo home ede akoyem eno ba enfum so nti amaka no emisie firi sebe na sum ebasa no ye beyo ni nyina na ye de amount eba wo air condition wo ka mu a ye besiesie amount eba in fact kan ne moto mafu abroso na ya ase afu abroso ye be ni nyina clear bia mura bia be clear the amount ye sauce yes servicing e wo ho enti ka no ewodin ko ana wotena so twi na ye afabra na ye siesie fama mese na anu ada papa yi ko Russia a wakọ pe spare parts ho ne ma odi aba krom ha no nya asem ketwa to de tena ho na ma wo fitani wona da o sa nyusika ni sa titi wo hu se wo hweda nim ka mu no da bia no the excuses ba do bia na o ka na ha ye sei e na ha ye sei wo gisika no so on top papa no akoto hwani ni kwanche de bia no de amount no wasan so ajusika e de afa ye nya sa na muta sei wo ye na dwuma in fact me ankasa me wa dance de bebre e wo ho enti ba bia muta wo bia na me chiaw muntala wo so me chiaw da mu nyina mase anopa ye fre muta ewo 0244451776 ukọ ablekuma Newtown wa honom na muta wo mpacho wo do ka beko bia ka kire muntala buta so hwe muntala ase o ya na se what share ka jeta go say woda na se pa nyame hwa no Just Services Limited for so nie yenya dwuma na ye no e simple work e simple so simple die hia na say wo school wura a wo betie afutuo na watu hu anamon wo asori wura a wo betie afutuo na watu hu anamon no from sa anamon no a wutu no na de wunhira no eba tie de making shira because adwuma wo yo onsa no adwuma ene adwuma wo invest so much e wo sa adwuma ne mu no wunhira afiri mu eba enti se nhira ne beba na wo adwuma ne yawdea wo bo mi mfita duko Oda anadro ebia ba yimre no nsia wo sore be awia premto bra pacho adwuma no ebegu wanwani ankọ ho antoto niema amfoni ani akire ameki sure say niema ne akade e wo se wo mo adwuma no ehiade ya adwuma no wan provide ya by the time you say jack na adwuma no akola pass egu amfa mehye baifo bia obi anim ho hwe me pacho baifo bia anim ho wo na wantie afutuo di kan ekọ ede ama school wura no me se nyame ya adomo a next term September ya school fo ebie ame sanso akotwia school fees me pache wo se school no egu a emfa nkwahye wabusuan panin emfa nkwahye ofia baifo na wem kwa de na baifo no munim ho hwe emom niam bi wa de show mo yeye na so dodo no ho mo munim ho hwe ya asem hye keke ene ya na ye de hye wo mo se wa bie school na wo ti school yu nye wa dwen se wo ma wa kyerɛkyerɛfo niam betumi de akyerade wo ma niema nkoda nso betumi de asiade now de woni ma ya feeding fee de woni ma ya munto we ya school ni begu ubi see resource beba na be kyerɛ school na papa anasa nye papa bisi ba e ko hwe nkrofo 10 ones 9 ones 8 ones o de kwabrane atimi yi 55 de grade de kora 55 a school na begu obatan bia beyi ni ba e de o makọ ba bia worum ko Just Services wo kwaje niema e de kyerɛ nkoda na de na nkoda so benya bi e de asua de o de ye tu fo tena ho na egu a o de so bo abebo obi akrisofo ne ansofo no ene nsori wura no mo nso mu dua bo pa ye tumfo mu ntie da bia so butu asore mafo bo pese ye ntie ne ntu ho anamo wa wo hu tight books a ensori mai ede wo mo tight ehyem ede banyame anim wa wo hwa tight book eye papa hwede obi de aye hwede obi de aye merewafo de wom no kura de wo hwe mu ayenhwe nanso sika na hyem nti wo baje ne saa mesrew afi we ye nkɔ ne saa afra sɛ mom ye ne jex fo nya adwuma na yemfa yen tight books no ho contrast ne komo mo wo be ye adwuma fefefefa ma wasan ma tight book no ne the tight box pie so ma wo mpe wodi ade na wo pe me pa cho ye be ye adwuma we nyina Lacoste ene adwuma bi a wo pese wo ye bia no wo hia bibia ye brand mo ye online businesses no ye be brand mo kama me pa cho ye telephone numbers ni nie 0244031338 and 0548931632 ofranya busia ye no ebe ye adwuma me se ye wo adenta ye wa adenta nkyese adwuma no enko baabia wo bia franya ye beba na ye no abeto kese me pacho Jackson Herbal Center nie ye no ne yahodo miensa de di ho no mo Jackson mixture na no etu malaria ase etu typhoid ase na menstrual pains nso etu ase me se HR for me ye madwuma mamo wo ye HR wo mo se me nka nkire yen emabunu ne girls boys no amopa adwuma yo no se ebe ye kakra emma no mo ba interview bebusa ase me pacho wo wo menstrual pains na se wo wura fi hu na akoye ai because tell bia ko interview na ya na asa wo popu bi asa hu bi atoso wo nya adwuma da first interview wo be mess up me pacho wo de wo ye mistake ka se anya no akais da bia tago ka se yakse me sha wo yakse oso me wo menstrual pains de na so fa me adwuma no a enye se bia aboso me bia mbagit 7 days 5 days de da fie anya me hwane na me da fie nemom me kwa akoto yakse me hwane bi na me de atesa menstrual pains na no enti wo kasa na de adwuma no ma no ankoto na babra ensa kanwa utiate anti amasa kanwa utiate enti mesew wo menstrual pains bia nonom yaksen ne mixture bi ebeboa wo onu mu atro nso eno so be ye ho adwuma pa mo timi ate bia de me pa cho ye wo yaksen natural capsules we emfa nso onu madrei wo de mixture no ene bebo so aye sensuo na wo de anom eno si tie wo yade a wo begina so de ato wo sexual weakness e kan me kan sa na se be ma na so ba wo watenka wontumi nwura Johnson enyo fans wan hwa obi be fa yere ama so on be sunya asem ketwa go no syphilis o de pua ene Johnson ya sa capsules we no etuase me se mfa nsuo nom o de mesha ne bi ene be bo capsules no so ene san wo Jackson co capsules koko mankanifo koko bayerefo koko banchini koko bode me pamcho munya capsules we bi no mu a ebetu koko nyina ase asanso ma osisi ayepabne na ayi ayamtim e de afiri wo yam ye telephone numbers a papa se me fama no ye ba akopɛ nti ye telephone number 0244723541 ofrenya ye no bedi nkomo ni no so herbal shop any pharmacy shop bia no ebi wo ho Onua Atena community gala so mpacho league we dey broad ndende sa abosumi we mu ebetie sima kobe September mu a adwuma na edene me pacho 32 good games and as a teams ene yakọ mo abom a ye de game ebrewo me pacho ye de kan hyase dada ya yes selection ni na wie aye ballot ye wiem say this weekend cry yes ye third or ye fourth game a ye kọ ye nimu ni yes one so ye pede 4 quality teams enti wo abedi kan wo 20,000 wo ye ho wo abeto so mienu so wo 15,000 wo to so miensan wo 10,000 wo to so 9 so wo 5,000 umpe wodi ade ena wo pe adwuma yi ye nwuma ko bi adaworoma ena so yesna ye de sa onwina ana so Onua Atena community league no ye de ebrewo me pa sure this program is being supported or powered by Atena NLA Didida sponsors so best brain publications ever pack and supporting partners so Standard Water Decathlon and Nasuma Foods womo ena aso yasne nyame adomo September yi enya sem ketwa ye hyase free ogwai Cape Coast ye betie sim waxim ekropon angloga ena abrokro na so miamia hodo mpacho this year so apam any Manford ye beba akwamo afahye no it is all about festival the pacho festival say the city bia unya to nsafra ye nko de a ye beba na ye ne wa be ka bom aye adwuma no ama adwuma no so asi enti eno ase ne afahye nkomo de beso mo no nya asem ketwa kra ewo eye Central region enti ya na waye ne sa pepepe e de amaye 26 of this month media general ye executive tiafa enya sempetwa say Ghana for en omani eda ho pa ensemptrofo bebre anso ye adwuma me say obi wo ho no mu a sometimes so ntimi mlemu omo didi abontin no because ukwato aduani banche bode entos emako enyadoa ejene ende kako enam me first pa ko mi kuro ma sante yoko a nka yi 20 Ghana itimi di dwobi bia ma de bon kwa pia yi wo fufu anya asam ketwa enso enne 20 nya hwe 20 nya hwe enti se onya sasika no emfa nkoto tuto sa ne mane mo nkodo wadwane wo fie ni no onya sa 20 ni no tisi akire ho ma mi o watcho buy ba mi o wayi 20 at least obetimi ame nyansuo de afimu enti eya na udidi saa ubusa ho se aduane ya midi efrihe na eba wo safety no eye assured se aduane ya wudi wa bonten in fact de wo koto wa bonten kura benoa no wankasa ubusa ho se sai ene city ana wanyina ka ho bentini ya me yaduma 26 ye de saa food safety forum ba be somwo be pacho forum bedwama adwenkyira ye ne entinifo ne enimdefo ka ye ho abom na afei ye di nkomo ahwe kwam papa ye betumi afaso atoto na ye to food poison na se e de afiri kroma me se na anu ada bedinafo omoto omachi ni omanim nyina gu ho a chese wo bode a omode just hours be hye ye de adrogugu so a enne kono ade ntwonko na abrese go uyi bode no ho nfu na miam adendende na ho tuntuntuntuntuntuntum ni nyina na ya asamara nko kwadui da bia doctor fo na muni fruit fruit nso aye die kwan yo mo fa so mo share fruit na nye papa enso ye die agu ye mpa chobra na besua ade ne ho kwan ya befa so a ubedidi wo montene so eno ka ho bit ne sa program we ebrewo enti am ya aduma 26 be hia ne be kan ye ho na afa nyanya adwuma no na enye fefefe ye betwe ye ho abasesia ye ba ye beto adwuma die no eso me ankasa Charles Fojo NDC Western Region organizer. Thank you so much enra ye mi show me that's what ye basesia Ebusia yen san mamo akwa babie mu emfa momra onua TV so onua machine eguso aye somo no pay adaro ma se ne da bia munim no no ye twe ye ho akwa aba ne de na wo wodi wa woda ene aye August boso me ne de to so aduru no na ye mo woda pastor se August for the moda yakoma so papa enti happy birthday to obia ene ye wa woda Juliana Oben ene wudi wa woda happy birthday to you yami sure no hwe wo so ehu mobo emfamfra adomu enko adomu wo miebie kwan ene epono akese emfa ma yesire yankopon se ade bia wodo nsa beka ewo asase so bia no yankopon eman emra mu ye emfa ema omfamfra adomu enko adomu ene dedua enti oba pa Julie baby a wo bia no ye ma awoda pa anope happy birthday to you Ola also ene udi wawoda happy birthday to Ola nyame sha wo mobon show so mfa wonan ensisi ye wo fomfra adomu enko adomu Mr Debbie okay Georgette Adobia ewuku o papa Mr. Uku ese yemfa birthday wishes yi emma Georgette baby a wo bia no pay yesre nyankopon hia na ho bambo na adom en na humobro e de ma se wo tutu na mo emfansi ye en show so humobo pa mo ma wo nan empim ebo bia da e wo abraba ubomu wo secret prayer bia so Georgette ma nyame ma bibia no enye kama Edwin naneme wonso ene eye wawoda happy birthday to you. Nyame shapa hokane sister Christy se ye we show we so da wase pa se oba na brabom wanfa eka ama na brabom remum ode nkoso yedie ene adwempa ene no atena pa nti ene yakoye wawodai hokane se oma awoda pa Abusia afe ye di birthday no awia na ye boska eho dawuru kakra e de ahyemo anopa sika e de e ma no ano odene sika no ano odene ye cash out ye star 439 hash ye star 439 hash abusia me si entwam twa entwa no nyina ye se ye sikasem obi ohorma ye kasikasem a kire no wa muna Masa, won't you see a cast yet the name the yinam? You know here that a baby before. Yes, say ye the nam and not a yinam. Yet nam the yinam actually must say adarumo. A dra, now me can't story be actually first. Ye what a abisim near ko ye ko bodrawo. Oh, GDM of phobia me rafi, ye, so be da ho a call oliche ma minimum kura na baby first no teno. Then so be da ho before betra de akọ no. E wo se utwa sa nsuo no. E ho na ne ye ko bodra no. Ye chikoto. Hey, masa. Me bara me dakoto wa no chikoto a street o. Masa forget ye chikoto na ye bodra. Nti dra na nam na wo kwoche no. Dra no se wa mfa sonsono an shedra na no amfa ntunsuo no mu a oboa o ka so dade no nko ekwa nam bie no hobeba but the moment fishes no be hu se enam bi ba be penam na we na se ade na film no wa twemo de aba edunti nam se ma ye na nam ka se de nam na yinam no because ntimi mfa dra raw sa nkotunsuo nam bi amma ntimi sew anopai se wati asese de nam na yinam de na odisika e ba abejisika eye cash out ubebo star 439 hash star 439 hash uwia na o the 5 Ghana cedis pe echo option number 3 what na hu o TV no so no me pa cho eno no eye sikasem dada na me ba me so eye sikasem ubedi 1000 ana boze na 1000 ana 1000 aha obedi 1000 over 1000 that be kumas when ya bru pes kan na be 1000 be 1000 1000 Ghana wunya 150 na enya kwadro ene ani ha e na obeyi ni fa denya ebetumi abo what I say wunya 200 uyi ni 555 uchu mo tan ebebo enti I mean sika de upeska na oye na sesi ya oti hei unkoye hwe wonye hwe wantwa ne ye wonye hwe na utimi bobotum na unya sa 1000 na ubedi sika masa wenye se sa obati ubedi sika so beda ji we ubedi ji bia nim ji da bia nim enti etumufo amuntie na mamuntie akeka fo no akeka fo no we enya kam beka asem bia ya akeka ase yi be ma nya oba na one ne da obati na na mpabwa me bekwa akoma mesin no na sa land bi na eda eponachi ho no eye papa dia ene ese obrofo bi ma ha e bia mitimi nkanka me ka kire mu eno wo fa oba na akeka sa abrofo no pacho wo nim fa share Facebook na se why wo do ka obia no ni asem echa no ni asem obetimi aka na me amtie de mitimi nkeka sa asem omo obrofo ka sa bi di ma no ha bibi talk talk no de meka na dika no de mintimi nka ati ase enti ye mamusika amasa munta mu kuchuku na Mr. Ajuminkana asema bade ba show sema husan komo no ase u bot tata no now unkai so ka say ni shoe bi ate on the command mesin e na ka say ensuo bi eye bi talk word mpacho fa hye ho eye f na dikan enti sa na tie Mr. Achumpacho before me advert me wofa me ankasa me nua Mr. Achu minim say o tete na me ka be some months ago me nua ba ko America wa wu ya Francis Amoako amankwa kwasi bebia obia nyankopon fa akransie ye watena America no kram se honum ye wo no se osana na nada ne koye watena America wo mamu numu sensia wo ho a munyinya ware ya bibia awie ono aye nadwuma o tanka ase tanka company ono aye nadwuma ebi ena oye nadwuma eja to tanka imu ahimnua ya wa hidwire be in fact enye abrofo na didin ne kura anka omanhu se yo no a nanso da bia ye ka se de yankopon pe ene wo yo Mr. Achu fine gentleman 42 good years wa hia ya firimu ewo America brochime mu nyame ya domo a this weekend ena ye kra na chikra yakoya America de na wie nanso ewo sa kan memu ba bi o free so ye ba ne be ye bi ewo ho enti ba bi a Francis wo bi a yankopon fa wo kra ensie ye wo nana eduana abusia pani owo yoko na namo akwa mankwa oyoko hima na abrokro na so nana breman hine abusiafo nyina agrekenzima abusiafo amwo ho ne maame sister gata ode aga na yin na efre me ofa yire be efre sister gata make us mu na efre America ba abusia yire ne manyina ba o this weekend ye be ya abrempon ye de akata kwasi achi krakrakra ntimi pacho yokofo ne aduanafo nyina na mo akwama nkwase ene aduanafo nyina se Friday momra meka ye ho na yenyo emane ye fefefe yenyo mane ye fefefe me pacho ye betena se we keep kakra be koso na Saturday aduanafo fi ho no ma ye bibia nti weekend ye kwa yi a enya asem ketwa enti ba bi obia no sa pepepe na etie enti mama ye ni dwa kranse na je bia betena se Edupark Ghana Education Service omo no aka bomu a ene ye mawo akwanya kese na wo nso so watumi anya wayi pressure e de afru so pressure wayi afru so no eye say first no one kasa okaita ma na wo senior high school for SS for oniema o maame unta hu se mema no taye se adwuma ema no nko a na trunk so maami na pillow hye ne matom mattress hye ha so hu na sabe wa hu ni ya mfa aduan do beka se bia adwen no ho na ba ko ate ahoma bia entiye nanso adwuma no a na yeyo enti mesrewa bomodin ase ba bia school no onya ye prospectus na se school a wanya no results no aba no prospectus a school no be hia bia de afi ho no wo ba ye beto na ye de amount a ye nya osika kese bia we ye easy pressure na tension bia e de afi so na ye adwuma mo me pa your processes ahodo a ye de ebetoto ana se wo betimi ne ye ahyase ye adwuma de di ho no eye *713*821# aha obetumi follow process no and na ADB banks wo ha branches ni nyina nso won sa betumi akan wo ho me pa cho email for no nso so www.edupacgh.com and na wo betumi nso so afrɛ wo 05070075 and na 050860864480 and na 0302955050 Ofrenya ye no ebedi enkomo mpachaw JB aye krado ewo ha ye ba naija wabetwa so ede fa be wo so no ede abramo enne no ye nyina ye nim se enyam kane eduma homachi be 415 mu ho 415 mu ho ena ye nyina mukane edumye ewo Ghana baabia in fact for now the betumi account sudua say ye baabia because Eastern region for complain Central Ashanti region Greater Accra ye nim say bia western of ni voter houses o mo de etisa pachaw me say sabro light na dum enti be kan ho Facebook no na trot o me hu baabia wo light no echo off na yentumi enko yenimu na yenye ho adwuma emfa emam oje Maakye
wife me just be aboko there.
Ewo ebetime.
Fantastic. Answer me pa na odi amami. Answer odi amami a.
Answer clay. Ya hata enwoda.
Because ye ntwa made antiponi asa kokofa problem for the aba beso ayeso.
For now the yentumi anyway me be free ba nto de.
Me be free ba no me free choko.
Wo kankane asema na.
Nakadi be right myself, me am gina hey.
Train before Albert was my mini can share Williams clothing. Willie? Yes. And no Debbie. And no surprise me na very short notice pa na me the man.
Sir.
And so and me one more from my firstborn. Firstborn and I'm CS daddy. Pacho for location mommy. Thank you so much.
And no I don't know you more catch me.
Oto condom bre me. We no di cake kan ho. We no Sunday. There dey bi o. Ode eyi
yes o ye repa na ka jitro
e no pamatare breme because say me patare like me per short time I make share no na ye short pa but yeah will prove in ho pa
who say me personally
who say camera fi me hu atare na me kai say
who say me personally me pay hot colors naturally me pay hot colors but will say chinchina e try mention atade many option
na wa share
then me try ka say because we will design atare de ma wa
solid guy.
The
Willie,
details,
thank you so much. Why?
Yeah.
Me da sepa ya me sure. After now can be to us. Who free never.
Me free choco. Propaganda be abesa o ye bia na ho de be kira sema. But currently as we speak. Na baronim. You're fairly or minor. Politicians are fairly or minor.
Yes, yes, you are fairly.
Mamini can find politicians for some because one they to me and the Diamawo. The leaders are politicians. But you see, Nanka, you see, you can't say leaders. But you crowd had musi, you not to obey you crana. You disassociate you from our political affiliations. But we still continue to say, yeah, party and our power.
Yeah, buying.
But ideally, like in the US of states, you not to obey you pair America first. It's the politics be until the next elections. But you had to say you not to obey you pair at you say during the next elections. Who becomes the next flag bearer? Who becomes the next member of parliament? Who becomes the next regional chairman? Who becomes the next constituency chairman? Yeah. Who becomes the next ward chairman? Whatever. It is because you know position ye. But you could see a democracy free abroad for the whole mono. Or more democracy this is not how they do it. What do you say no?
Of course.
In as much as I say, you are in a democratic state. But you democracy free or they don't think about the next elections. They think about their country first.
Mine no ho adwin.
Omoji omane ho kane ansana. Obama yosem aba. Even though amanyosem no na ebo a woma omo party no and asa omo betumi be form a government. But the reality is that Tisa Ghana had to say, yeah, the MPP members in Kwajiraho, near the NDC members in Kwajiraho, near the UP members in Kwajiraho, near the CPP members in Kwajiraho no more. Trust me, they can never win any elections. Yeah, floating voters, yeah, those be brave. I have ever voted for the NPP and I have ever voted for the NDC. Me too, but based on and some metal of mushroom and the DNA adjumpoa or minor and as a political party no edeba power and I mean just so at the tumaba. It's a me for some metisha so. Stick about to a bet yaneda. Matua baso samaneda. The first time I over. No, make it any can come. I'm not about we are delegates, but I'm not about we. I felt and strongly in my heart to say, Seka is going to be one of the best and promising member of parliament. It will be trouble the man. But along the line, it was a Seka failing me because I wasn't expecting my member of parliament to say, "Obey your comedy," and I'm a comic relief. You know, say on fam put to me and fam ma. No, but I say you better call China for Bushia. No, that wasn't what I was expecting. On my baby, I practicing democracy. Never be a over 60 years of our independence. Nana, and the Mukania to me a Duma. Your traffic light, a walk over na a doom. Hey! So you ask yourself, say, TK West for no more home day. The University of Science and Technology. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ask yourself that very particular question. Say, it is a Yedum Kania, not a traffic light doom. Now, street light eduma. You ask yourself, say, what is the need and the purpose of our universities and our technical colleges in Ghana?
A street light, no cry light and Kasan called for a doom. Traffic a doom.
Almost all the street lights are a year. Solar street lights didn't know what Ghana had we now. You imported the buy. So you ask yourself, say, Accra Technical University on where day? Kumasi Technical University on where day? Technical University, the mother technical universities in all the country. And what am I school? Because school or more. And what more day? All the 10 technical universities in our country, dear part of way. Is it that when they talk or when they bring some innovations and inventions via our leaders don't accept it or what? Now, our premium university, I hear the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I want to hear that. On records, I know, sir, Ofori Chrome traffic lights, you know, KN West for the solar system. In the absence of electricity, crowd, it's me, Juma. So, and then yet me faster to me, no farmer was said, produce traffic lights and street lights across the country. Ebe to me produce and that ebe to me enya for free ye can and I say a boy. Because it looks like ye store a year. Ye for ye ne fa nyehwe. E pona da ho ye fa nyehwe. You see, a is one form of power. Nti yeyi yakoso modern asifo ne free on mo the energy generation system yeyi free on mo a ewia na ho no na kese yetimi de generate power no ye say ye de hata koko e ha no mu say ewia de boye ya na do a certain percentage bi na say degrees bi a go to the northern region and see for yourself what to be see from. I remember I've had a lot of experiences about the northern part of our country. say we are trust me. A one na do 10 o'clock na untumi na edan mu a edan e dia ma omu because emu heat nkwa na yet me bo yet me nya endless mechanism and endless system be able to be store power yet no generate power not is a kania yisi difo nya issue kakra bi pe na the whole country be standstill. The whole country becomes, you know, I said, useless country. Our life depends on ECG. And I ECG for to why one there to a point to say, or put to be this a group of baby. ECG for this a group of baby. Nobody cares about it because they are enjoying monopoly, absolute monopoly in our country.
The crowd here, or Jamie feel say, Mfidia idea adwuma de mfom so timi ba.
I agree 100%. Yes. I agree. But who don't need share a poneda club had to say there were 3 coastal regions in Ghana. These 3 coastal regions in Ghana, a poneda your club had to produce wind power. Yeah, poneda your club had a day. Yeah, I'm the cherry. Yeah, the year I'm near cherry because wind power is one of the game changers. Go to Morocco. It produces one of the biggest, largest solar energy in the whole world. Go to Morocco. Go to Casablanca and then you realize it for yourself. Say it is one of the biggest places because the hormones is so top. And you are quite able. And I want to take advantage. And also they will not rely on just one energy source of power. Depending on solar energy, it is very expensive. According to it is very expensive, but it is much more safer than any source of power. 1 hour, 2 hours. Not a whole country. None of our traffic lights. Hey,
the normal day you can say don't want to
yeah, possible products. You want to we are lucky. Who said there are regions in Ghana? How said there's no single traffic light. A whole region in Ghana. One example, Western North region.
Me area mu your friend be Canada. How do me fear or no me fear what see what I see other so. There be or say if you don't come a traffic light yes as my and so that traffic light no and so that. So in the normal day no crowd no me who say light na so that. And am time be accident to see ho. Ya come once a
very surprising and so shocking. A whole region, Western North region. There is no single traffic light or any part of the region.
Onim red, onim green, onim grano crowd, onim.
I didn't saw red onim at the crow. You better know classroom. Red means stop.
Why you see a traffic
yellow
light?
Means get ready.
Something you should know.
Can you imagine this? It's in the Padakrano statistic or Yinina or who traffic lights view another part of the region where you're crossing it. It shouldn't be so. Some of these things, it should be deliberate. Sure. Somewhere last year, Omudum Kania Europe just about 10 minutes per.
10 minutes,
No. I mean, Europe, 10 minutes is a big deal. But had to be done 2 days, 24 hours, it's with them.
So, system, 10 minutes is a whole lot.
Sir, 10 minutes, the whole country became a standstill. The whole system shut down because for so many years, over 22 years, you can't die. They've enjoyed stable power and they are comfortable. But I had to say, can you tell me, in all authority, say what we had done continuously for like 2 weeks in Poda?
They are used to the system.
Now tell me, I just want to provoke you this morning. Now you me who said that be ya can't before you didn't want to see you then say one day and more kind of Omo drink Ghana ho, except otherwise they don't know what I'm talking about. But someone nim ye ka ne pa na Sunday marketing kitty way when they go to the likes of Morocco and other parts of the world, they see some of these things, they enjoy stable power. You had them say, "Am I using the 41 on Dama?" If we don't make good use of our universities and what have you, when we have a technical university, when we have a university called Science and Technology, when you have a university called Innovation, then you ask me, say, what kind of innovation is that university producing? Now in this part of our world, 2026, I will call China, or call other parts of the world, and credit to feel what for your one next really create and then so forth, and they try to produce something like this. Then it becomes a challenge to us. And then it tells me that I'm gonna for yes right yet. No. I mean that is the narrative. I say yes right yet. Why should we go to that level? Some of these things should be deliberate and conscious to say, Anya crown, your street light dear. Every part of our country, your street light there, Nanka, you don't kanya krana, and so quite a pond so a shrine at the Maye. Naso be quite Juma Homachia, and Obi wa Juma and a dupa, and a bonibi becosum pa. To see what is the essence of CCTV cameras now, or where you saw national security for the year Jumano. What is the essence of it? So Budum Canada in the Duma, Fasomena Benya. This time, no, so between the Abokrono. That was what I'm making sense.
You are, of course.
Yeah, you saw a camera, so baby. I see and they monitor the system. But as our cameras, you know, it depends on our ECG. The look at this is here now. Some cameras in the room. So, there you bet me they used to monitor that system. Say, I'm not going to say, can you new one more? What are you going to do? I go for many money, you are giving people the platform. So me, I will be trimmed for a very long time. Say, anytime you do can you be no, I'm not sure that you be not just operations be also. Look at the streets, the main streets of Jubilee House, the seat of the president. Now you do can you? Now so can you now fame pony traffic like the boy Yes, just this morning. Yes, this morning. Jubilee House, are we neighbor? And Jubilee House, you know.
Light Eba, Light Eba. Eba.
I want to tell you, Kanyaba. Abba.
On think crying.
But the reality is that, are we a neighbor? Yeah, Dumia Dumkania. Emma, the seat of the president, the president of the Republic of Ghana, the first gentleman. Nanim say, this is a lot of impunity. This early this morning now. It means that they would have to create a system where, hey, say police for us some way. There is no system. You need solar traffic system. You need solar electricity. So you ask yourself, say, hey, you are not about the day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's your police one me the other day. Oh. Our leaders are beginning to disappoint us. This is what we call you think outside the box. It's because say you do equal offer. It means every system, everything shuts down. Then they have to come here. The likes of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. It's in the other pan or money bar. Yet me implemented some in the other man to me yajuma. And a moya no moon to me, a moya no pay for now. I am a pam no monte asiana. You see, I'm just getting disappointed. Your friend to a year and ask him the American. Yeah, a whole system shut it down and my whole institution because of the system traffic light police car it me konya kwehia. I mean, does it make sense? Police car it me konya kwehia just because traffic system enye djuma ogana ha. What is say one of the core responsibilities of the police is say it's somewhere there omo control traffic. Wait. CCTV footages. Just look at this. Not I'm going to just have a close look at this because the system is not working. Look at the people about what suspect. About what suspects. I am in the court station. Now because of some traffic lights in here, you might see. Look at what happened. Yeah, come on over there. Accident is here and I send you pewu and you find it normal. Ni akaso we nkofo be me esa pe na wu ye. Nipa ba ku pe na wu ye. You find it normal, so normal, extremely normal. Hey. Na ye kasi ye ka ni ye kodi say ya, oman ye besi den ni ayeye. This is the type of a system we are talking about. We have our universities in here. That is why sometimes I have a problem with when it comes to yentro thesis, yentro project work. For me personally, I have a challenge with it because you will have a brain where you could have to say some of these theses and project work should be able to solve a certain problem. But no, no, can say. Oh, go for your masters, sir. You have more questions and answers. Now what you do A, B, or C. It is unim answer no that at that particular moment. That's a to sue the wrong answer. That's a what thing. No affili wabon. It me and graduate you. Why should it be so? Our education system should rather have a better reforms because because MCQ first to be ndio se debe tutubako unya tubako na se ofa wafa ya set aside away from our crutch to our first degree na kweye master so ade aka say ye ma objectives to choose bako
pick and choose
to what extent. Why? I mean the question is why? Not traffic light situation keke or minding to me and solving traffic light situation. I'm yet to be making good use of Ariana Ebona a solar power. Whereas in our own continent called a continent Africa, Morocco for to me adopting that system. MSC they don't depend on anybody's source of power, but they depend on their own power. As supply the crowd the man now this is 10 years and above. Now we are so struggling and marking time with Akosombo, Aswebondo, now whatever the way we call it. Now independent power system and what have you. Now you are so dependent on some of these things. Now you do Kenya Bako power. There is a challenge in our whole country. Now police fought to be assignment Akrofo na suspect at the bar. Because of traffic light engagement. That's the same that say. I didn't say Basa. Then you ask yourself, so what is the essence of our universities, our technical universities, and our technology universities? Is it just because Omoka Munti and also say deliberated? Come on, let us go and think outside the box. Yet beyond the books, yet beyond the narrative, because of what elsewhere. You see, here all the solar friends say electricity, street lights, I want to have me now. And Baku couldn't want me free Ghana. All the street lights, I want to buy solar generated Nina. Baku same poor anyone me free Ghana. It's at the school to come to University of Science and Technology. Our technical universities are quite a day. Of course. So. You go school 2 years, masters 1 year, 2 years, a year, and no. You acquire the degree and go and sit in the office, and that is it. But interestingly and ironically, of course, some of the big, all these countries in the world are to me bringing in enough innovation. Any inventions of modern battle, most of them are Africans. The individuals are Africans. Papa, fiber optic cable, your friend say, Obaha, Dr. Thomas Visa. The name they are not shut it down because now yet to be a nature and tap it into his knowledge and wisdom. Yes, I am the young some mama to say Papa call the currency. I was to see a milk say, Sunday man, yet need BM whenever may am. Fiber optic cables. The only black man. Yes, I am a papa no. Yet to be a tap into his wisdom, his knowledge and everything. Now, nominate me, a power specialist. Now, me need Kobo Kumasi. Or catch me say, Niban or mammy permission semenka, ma fetch me. But you see, or catch me say, Sananka, Yamet to the South Friend now. Mamma Munsi, or Buffalo and Cocaine Westy. No more pap penny and pine najrimu. No more shed the depot what the more to me money produce certain and maybe. But of course, Ebia, Busiado Funu, your crew had the same Busiado. For the kind of real when I am. Aha. Of one kind of real. But of course, the man in Tiasia, I mean. So, there is something unique about every single individual. Be our Ghana, how do we say, Obet me, BB. Ah, she obet to say, Dr. Tanda so. So, to be Sa Obia or Yaria, not the Mre Esa de Toswa. Then what makes you tell me, say, Sunday man say, yet to be shame when ye near the Yaba for Kwansua, it's been ye. What them not to so? Because Naka Okabrochira now no some malaria drop say 442. Or also not draw now or the brand they are tossed, but ye, Nankasana, ye, na, it's here, Gitumu, yes, say, and pet. Ah, are they? Just because our leaders are not thinking outside the box. The common electricity crown is a challenge. Common energy power is a challenge. And the Canadian Duma and one are shutting down forever. Are shutting down all businesses, every single activity in Ghana. In Swoka can put unya been put out the jari. I be before ye nipa. I be before ye nipa. Nti ye dream kon kanya nti enye yi. O je ta credit technical university o slogan na o say dream kon kan. Nti ye dream kon kanya nti enye yi. If you should think outside the box nti enye yi. Nye tete ana mo sa akokwasa sa na afena so now we are thinking about the next election. Now we are thinking about who becomes the next member of parliament, who becomes the next president, who becomes the next flag bearer. Instead of thinking outside the box, we are thinking about the next political party who is likely to win the next elections. Yes, you. Enra. Now we know Komobia for the National Service Authority. Omwa. Tio here, me can't ever be serious so. Omwa ko school. Edusia pomu. No more we no more de pepa. Ahofama. Any nije babe boa ogman no ma ogman no mudim de no mo da boa ogban no. Eho no mo kra no. Eho ye crime scene. According to the forensic auditor's report, a crime scene, the National Service Authority is a crime scene. To the extent they say, even small kitty sentence no me yedema wona 100,000 Ghana cedis in Poro. Kwabna need to me ejira so ebokro no. Efa obi a only 1 year. 1 year. No what one din and the details in the account. Now the referee will say a time will come. But one din near auditor Nakacha said that it's never only 1 year. Yet to me, Actually, the man na national service. Obi a wadi 1027 years. Ni actually di the account ho. Ni to man no dream na da ye tiri was of mine. Into obi a kwa institution mu na say government institution a opakwanya obetumi dia fa so dia bu ni man. No dia nyeska say tam. Ni aka say hey, baba okwa director general National Service Authority there. Why you? And why you? And I CEO. So the society itself says that pressure ya never to so no. Oh, kwa no wa mobre bia wa nyehwe. Ngwa CEO wa nyehwe. Look, there are some of our head of states they died as paupers. They died as paupers. They died as poor people. I don't want to mention names. But ye paying for them bin mark and for them bin mobile Ghana had number 7 Ghana with their entire self and everything. Omu with the say here for. And what example is coming from? Oh, you know only one single house. If you back person for don't be. Oh, Kroma. You are times of blessed memory. Oh, you when about to tell me say you are times then if you ni obey your president notice half year way. You ask about the likes of Jerry John Rawlings. You see, I don't tell me no National Service Authority. Etimia dane crime scene. Am ye to me bo. Ye say ye wo pepa. Ye mabuna ye wo pepa. Ye ko school awie. Ni ye say ba be sumo man no. Ti bu ma ye bibi kitwe bi ti se ntete anum ne ye fa enhwehwe ye hafa. No mo to me bo ye krono. No me no kase na tani general te ho no mo waka ne nsa why said waka ne na to so. How do you tell me that? Why say and our system no waka ne na to so and what the session the dem from and waka say hey international service ne for more than 1 year almost 2 years ni yetimi taking any action against the National Service Authority, then it means that our attorney system is becoming very weak. Our justice system is becoming very weak in our country. Except otherwise, sir, the Attorney General, NJ the forensic audit report, and I saw NJ Auditor General, and I saw the name NJ when never be real. I don't understand this Revelations way. Now come back to the sister, bra, yemrefi. And I'm happy, sir. Godwin will sit down and tell me, say, no, JB, this is what everybody is saying. You can't the same thing, and we are going to get the same result. Let's think outside the box. The foot from family. Something that nobody is talking about it. And how many of Ghanaians, how many of our journalists, and the name said, Auditor General are publishing the forensic report of the National Service Authority, our websites. Then he comes up with this. I said, JB Yeka was it. You have a responsibility at all. So if the small institution or a small institution like the National Service Authority, say, or more within a year, Aye Rosesibe, Mustafa Yusuf, Jiftawari, anyone waka, me yes irregularities, different levels of irregularities where then it tells me something said that we are not safe as a country. Now, it is what it is. The forensic and technical audits of the National Service Authority reviewed 8 major categories of financial irregularities, amounted to 2,448,202,404 Ghana cedis. 2 billion cedis. Do we have any idea of how much 2 billion Ghana cedis can do in our country? Do you have any idea? Now you say payment without biometric verification. You say yetimi anya nti Ghana spending over 989 million Ghana cedis. Not just say yetimi anya sadema way na. Then we are happy with it. You go to the next page. Now tobo jina. Now look at Enyema. Any conformer benefited from the system. Our Auditor General are spelling it out. Emma Ghana for you now who they wear. It's a hulu. Of course, we had them say, I didn't see, yes, I can make ya. And that's now. But I didn't see. Now, one of the issues. A payment to the national service personnel without biometric and or monthly validation. Eko kosi 988,577,447 Ghana cedis. What you switch and go? Asana Ghana pay. Yeah, you switch and go. You switch and go. A card. You switch a card that a model and acquire your first ready to the national service personnel of worker. One of the system, any model a first ready to national service personnel of worker. And a Ghana pay so another model and a system a first ready to national service personnel of worker. It is say acquire your first ready to worker. Yet to me verify. Yeah, biometric verification. But so many Sasikano. Even though yet me a but ye Jessica don't ye chama bosom and na cabetre and na say ye yantrefo. Jessica over 900 million Ghana cedis. Ayira I say near irregular deduction not accounted for. It is the National Service Authority for it me deducting ye see can start time na just about 559 Ghana cedis per. Omo to be to take 559 Ghana cedis at ticket. Emma Sikano ko do about 28 million. I want your usage account to move. Wait, what who usage card they be usage card and a usage machine. What who be that they be usage machine that one card in that's one and yet to be verify I am monthly validation. Name yet to be Jessica no ama abosom any cabetre any ya nana no a ye see ye nim wondi but zika de ahye yate na kanyo magana eye Ghana pe zira kanyo magana na kasade we na kakwate de way. Now issue number 3 the C irregular payment to former Director General Mr. Osei Esibe Enchi and Mr. Esibe Enchi Osei 8 million. This is what has been captured by the Auditor General, and this is not just an audit report but a forensic audit report. It you know kwano you see a sika 8,256,000 Ghana cedis and the more says be say what fire day or the national service nibi. That is what they are trying to tell us. Say it was national service nibi. In his capacity as the former Director General, yes, so yeah, national service limited. Yeah, Jessica 8.256 million Ghana cedis. Now, yeah, within 4 years, and 559 Ghana cedis. God will patch yes, I with me. 559 Ghana cedis. As at that time, and at the end of 700 Ghana cedis across. Because sometimes maybe double transition from the 559 to 700 Ghana cedis. Granted, said there's 700 Ghana cedis. That's the 4 years I will buy more. Multiply 700 Ghana cedis by 12. Saying. Now let us all do our calculation. One for 700 cedis times 12. 8,400 Ghana cedis. Now we multiply by 4 years. Say. Fatuso no bia hubi. Fatuso na Ghana for in the room. Also for a calculator. For phone, now you calculator na calculation way. 700 Ghana cedis times 4, 8,400. Multiply by 4 years. I say 33,600. So how come Osesibe was paid 8,256,000 Ghana cedis? How come? Somebody should explain to me. How come? This is according to the forensic report of the Auditor General. So how come? Obi chama so obi kasa bi chira me. Obi ma me ntide ma bi ase. Because when me ntase ye. Now, say even if say ni etua de ka or also as national service personnel and ye etua de ka 700 Ghana cedis impo within 4 years and every 500,000 Ghana cedis. So how come he was paid an irregular amount? Now, so this is the calculation. 700 Ghana cedis. Or multiply by 12 for 1 year. Now we are multiply by 4 years. That is times 4. This is how much you get. Hey, Jesus Christ. This is a forensic report. Yeah, for almost 1 year. And your 2025 audit report. Forensic audit report. Now me no can say, na Attorney General Tihodo say, but this time or say prosecutor or say SB, na yenye MPP phobia, some previous or more jimu ha, no more work with honorable, ya cho SB choboy, yay, choboy, yay, choboy, yay. It does not make sense because the top Sabia one Ghana city, Koko na yedidi. Meanwhile, yet the attempt sika you say forensic report they say over 8 million Ghana cedis the attempt kwabra say kwabra no only so no so dey to me e dey years so dey no one asem na the person you dey kwakwadina court a ubenya MPP fo bi a mo say omo de ade no achia nti yemfa sa de no fa ye koye de dey wo ho no because ya che former director general of the National Service Authority wey Udi echira na wa mambra na anye na djuma na Attorney General also want fast track sa niam we ya you are failing the good people of Ghana so why nya ntem ama Ghana for nya tentrene no wa be kabro for ntem say the wheel of justice grandies slowly say whatever you call it na wa nya ntem am kan ntem say sansem bi say no ya nya ntem. You are giving room for different levels of impunity in our system. Oh, my question conform more because a sensitive area like the National Service Authority, you will pass a yes, I do mano. Na ye dia boa o man no. Na se krono dwiri bi ne katahye se ekoso wo ho no mo a. Not now na ye dia as Attorney General. Then I ask myself say, what are you doing? And some of these national service personnel, just 500 Ghana cedis, 800 Ghana cedis, here, and it's so shocking. Godwin, me Paul, here, call page 8, mommy, or call page 7. Now you call other irregularities, other financial irregularities, page 7. Title: Payments of NSS fund to internal staff. Tio, nipa no internal staff or National Service Authority dada. Emma, National Service Authority for asaso echie sika e de amasa nipa kore say onyi no ndi ne keke saa keke. Thank you very much. Now, was the gross irregularity totaled 2.5 billion Ghana cedis? The figure may change with the provision of sufficient and appropriate supporting evidences from respondents. The magnitude of these irregularities highlights systematic weaknesses in payroll control, database integrity, and vendor management, and underscores the urgent need for strengthened oversight and compliance mechanism within the National Service Authority. Now, you call the other financial irregularities. Number 1, payments to NSS fund to internal staff. It is the National Service Authority. Obofoto a oboye tu ono no. Yese ya terms asika no dia kwakoma kwabrane a oye adwuma wo National Service Authority wono say sa kwabrane no nkwaje fa mo na no so twade oni. Mr. Jacob Jansen and Mr. Gezi Abraham Bismarck. Sika yede ma won okani na boma eye 20,234,468 Ghana cedis. 20 million choppable Ghana cedis. Eye all cedis o. Now, Mr. Jacob Jansen, a former IT officer in the Northern Region, Onukwa receiving over 80 million Ghana cedis through his entity, Yansapo Company Limited, as a vendor. Was Mr. Gezi Abraham, our Bismarck, also your head of deployment, as also with vendor Gona Power, also receiving over 1.4 million Ghana cedis via the Usage account. This is the details and the forensic report from the Auditor General. Now, number 2, all supported payment to the National Service Personnel Association. And also over 9 million, that is 9,276,553 Ghana cedis. Significant payments were made to the National Service Personnel Association during the period without formal agreement or memoranda of understanding between the National Service Scheme and the National Service Personnel Association, defining terms, purpose, scope, and conditions under which funds were transferred. There is no evidence of accountability or retirement of the funds by the NASPA leadership to justify how monies were applied. It is canon. And those times, it's in the National Service Personnel Association. No, leader, and then that's for the assistant car. And over 9 million Ghana cedis. You trade their more big company. You who may be assessed carry them. Number 3, enrollment and payment to National Service personnel with ineligibility or invalid ages. Just if you be more, yes, I be any. And also, you have 1.9 million Ghana cedis. Now, look at the details. Now, watch this. Personnel below the ages of 18 years were enrolled and paid allowances. Personnel above 60 years, some aged up to 1,027 years. Doctor, yes, I was out there with you. Nipa wadi 1,027 years. Obi wa Ghana ha. Except otherwise. See, I can't say that because this is a forensic report from the National, from the Auditor General report. And they incited and indicted the National Service Authority. It was superior response to be a Mofamra. And as our report was also. And yes, Okoye publish you. Yeah, the whole response is not for Nadia, but I'll give you details of those responses later. From Monday call. Yes, when if year 1,027 years, what you be a national service or Ghana had to be a chair the car. Yes, so be only 18 years, what you be a national service or Ghana have be a chair the car. Obi a work pension per our loss 60 years and above. What we are national service will come here and be a the car. Then you ask yourself one simple question. Yes, you give me an answer. Number 4. What do you call? Deputy Executive Director on the NSP payroll, Miss Gifty Owari. Miss Owari Abuaji Gifty Efia. The Deputy Executive Director of the NSA, the National Service Authority, was enrolled on the 16th of March 2021 and placed on the NSS payroll as personnel. Jesus Christ. The Deputy Director General, I know you're in charge of operations. Yabame give to a warrior Boaji. Yes, say, Obayana Yadine Toll as Deputy Director. No, Yadika National Service payroll. I say from the 16th of March 2021, and Yadine to payroll so as a National Service personnel, despite already being a full-time salaried worker, a public officer. And before I say, a binding man is car entry the cabo somia. No National Service is what the car as National Service personnel. And yet, damn. Where yet here, it is so we are not the say, Ghana for Monsorio, Ghana for Monsorio. I'm not your winning day, or my game, I walk from near to me, I'm rentistic, and Yamma Diamond said, Mukwe, the former Sally Pacoya. Then he tells you, say, no, we are not thinking outside the box. Yeah? Sassika, where I can answer me. Oh, that's it, Satan, no, Nasika, 559. Yankoso. The enrollment was based on masters of was based on a master of public administration, that is MPA degree from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Just she was placed on the salary on the payroll and 100% of her monthly allowances for 12 months in the year 2021-2022 service period amounted to 6,708 Ghana cedis. Now, the breakdown is that Satan normally 559 Ghana cedis times 12 and was deducted and paid to a vendor through marketplace for a purported credit facility. It was the same way Kahu in another saw the Kwakwa Jimbo said the fruit be one of the Kwakwa on running business. Na Ghana for seven predecessor. Me ma me titi the more me University. Seven koko sia de na me na me boa Ghana. Na me koya e ho no so so ya ba me pepa e de 1 year de beto no de aboa ba Ghana no. Na kwabra ne ti ho no wo se oboye kro no. She was enrolled as a service personnel along with 4,556 others. If you are not about for say you are not crack if you want to see horrible no. Yet the amount for 4,556 others and the kind of whole abusu be ade twa oka 559 Ghana cedis. But sorry. Now what the other crowd there? Now a very romantic position. Irregular costing was 899 and 99 Ghana cedis. That is 899,550 Ghana cedis. Now Mustafa Yusuf, the former sports minister, our free NSA happened of course sports ministry or no, and they approve her pin. Or no, Najetubu at the pen. And they say people so. Extra, exercise, you know, catch and said, give to worry. You deserve that amount of money to your farmer. And no sign, or the man on the 22nd of April 2021. Wondering, so as I did with all appendix OBS/15, you may call him Yambo Monday. Yet your response, Abu Safa Yusuf Ademaye. You see, we cannot be in a country like this. I say, you're running a banana republic. I am so by now, the Attorney General, Nakasa when I can't get that much me a cast of Fufro. I said, when I can't get that out, I can't see the for the purpose of time, go to page 40, Mammy. That be fair, no. Page 40, I'm fair, no. Now, go page 40, Doctor, I don't remember the breakdown of a Kofua, Yetia or car. Yet to me and justify Kola wedi less than 1 year. Akwada wedi less than 18 years. Paymo, I say, what the 1,027 years. Near did not to payroll, so Busumi be a car. Our group had to say, I don't know national service or national service personnel. Now, some previous hey, we are sick as a country. We are sick as a country. Nani pakwa say yatina ni anya party faithful because of belonging to a certain political party. Ne membro ko jira o choboy yes hello yes hele ye. You see, when you do that without doing a proper analysis of it, now person tell me say Dabi, there is something wrong with you upstairs. Now page 40. Thank you. What I say ya and me do lunch car. Now, page 40. Share. Niemane ya reho. Mobo e say. Records showed negative ages, such as less than 3 minus 3,000 and 3,968 years. Enrolled and paid allowances. A total of 3,607 payment transactions were associated with personnel within this questionable age bands. The cumulative amount paid to these age ineligibility personnel or national service personnel amounted to 1,973,583 Ghana cedis. Now, here are details this so. Godwin, Madam Kosro. Madam Kosro mami, Kosro. Me da say haya. No, brother kakra. E form kakra bi. Aha. Now, the table below and the accompanying diagram shows a summary of age groups. At the age range less than 1 year, the number of transactions are 26. And to me, I want less than 1 year. You train perform back 26. Eka, emane amount of the year 15,176 Ghana cedis. Yatima mobia only less than only 1 year. But yatima man so only because Sadi Pakrono aye national service. And ya botama na kaide bi. If not a country where shisha ni nema aye basa na kadi bi. Senya keta shisha and ye hiding behind our church, our mosque, and our traditional and neman yedi di boni and akadi ebiem akra only less than 1 year. Yes, says akra no ye the national service inti. Ye to be a transaction more than 26 times. And the young man sika 15,176 Ghana cedis. So unima akra wadi less than say 1 year. Aya akra wadi be abosumi miensa. Bosumi mienu. Bosome 9, Bosome Kron. Toto free what you do for no. What you mean, national service will come ha. Hey! No of us, I was ready. There you a crowd to for no less than 1 year. Now, so crowd what less than 1 year, 2 years, the national service will come have a year. Eye Ghana pe akwa wadi less than 1 year bi ni eye Ghana pe ewiampo onwe aye no watumi anante mpo onwe aye o ebia tena na obetena ase but onwe aye mpo no watumi anante no yese sa akola we ye to bia di atumi aye wagini akwa university akwa national service eme ye the details akwa national service authority mu eme ye to bia capture the din atro the din ema bosumi bia ye tua the car for 26 times. I will come her 26 times. I say more than 2 years, maybe why? Because 1 year, you 12 months, 2 years, 24 months, to more than 2 years. 2 years, Busumi Mienu, and you did talk less than Radija Kupo. Yeah, Marco Ghana. Now, Mami Kobie, from 0 to 10 years. And kwala omunyandu te say me ba fi eni hira omunyandu 10 years old but the say sam kra no atimi anyini akọ university awie amasese omo national service e wo krom ha no mu sei I'm almost so crowd the number of transactions 1,570 times. The number of transactions 1,570. Okasika a bomu at the maona is about 889,977 Ghana cedis. I will cry a team where I see a friend of mine, Ghana. Only 9 years, only 3 years, only 5 years, or between that range. Within that range. Yes, Sakra way, yes, Sakra way. Yet we are the car, yes, I transaction for 1,057 times. Accra only 80 years. Below, from let's say from the age of 11 years to 17 years, only 18 years. What do you call baby? Or call baby? SHS Kronya. Yes, Sakola way. Way, Sadia way. Yes, say, on also sort of school. I'm yet to me, our national service will come her. I'm yet to me a transaction about 778 times. I'm yet to work 407,000 Ghana cedis. Over 407,000 Ghana cedis. That is 4 billion. Oh. That is 4 billion. And let me shock you the ball. Let me find you. The last part of it. Between the ages of 100 years, Obi Awadi 100 years to 1,027 years. Yes, it's a for the National Service Okrumha. Hey, in the history of our republic, when I did 300 years, I will gather. When I did 300 years, I will gather in the history of our republic. When I did even 200 years, I will gather. Now I see Obi Awadi 1,027 years. At me a national service. I will yet share the brother Yakupo Ghana for pa. Say yes, I be semi predecessor. Nimdia nima. Nakasanya ma way. Now I say ya see the director general. Ni enya kwabrane because of political affiliation thing. Ni I say choboy. Na me buno asemi predecessor. Ye bu ye faso ye bu ye kwasia. Ni I say so de e ni ye ko defend sa akofo we no. Between 100 years. Now 100 years of crowd down to say. Milma wadi 80 years. Say I go. Me no can say or to form or to be fako. Now 100 years. Yes, 100 years. Dr. Tamda so oye National Service Okruma. Adabraka. Ni a tumi a tie sa di pakro sa akofo kro na ye tie wonka. But you see, the truth is that according to this auditors, the Forensic Auditors General Report, and you are conform with me answer. Also, be a conform with me answer. On fact, didn't to say, and there what's about your children free her, and you call. No free one more cost of for every heading same. The boy heading some who said that be said that here. Conform with me answer, on real. Am I young channel within a space of 1 year or 2 years of that? So, if you tell me this kind of fallacy, then you are telling me that there is something wrong with our system. Attorney General, I know a lot of lower clothes on you, but this Forensic Auditors General Report, except that you don't believe it. So, it should be fast-tracked. Yeah, the 10 times when you have so near Sako Kwasa, no ne, and a quarter pound, a quarter knee break. Basamunya Sadema way. They are Subuni. We have said the money they are so new. The moment you break, we have wasted all these monies all in the name of corruption and corruption-related issues. I bet me I be Ghana. Yes, it's not only a deal because I'm a politician. Doesn't really make sense. Media the JB, me that say no besume, and I'm besumo, mama umami kwa besumo. But yare, they say I tell the end yare kese pa. It's yenya ye wanda je. Ni enko doctor ode mrebeto ye yare so. No se say ya dwe we etrim. Ni e fa ye adwuma. the Yakoba if you the Honorable Bar, ya the Sa Jin Yansa, Eddie Juma, because you are ready, Yaripa. Doctor, Apoboko, dear.
Boko,
I just said one wabwaye.
yes.
Because when the word road the Emre Dasso,
And the colors are prepared.
when the Wayari Sano, Emre Dasso, and yes, I dare you.
And the color.
Sooner.
But JB, my memo or memo painful be abaso. E wo kwan say a china appointment here be ube hum painful MP ministers. Maybe a chomnanka bibi say ni ho.
It was so boba.
Ba ene ye hu say enema esesa omo je heba no tum enti ese be bo wo mabaso.
Fantastic.
Na eboa ma yen economy no so ekoyie because nka dipa no betesa cities di akọ se euro se pounds se dollars you na wode akọ akosa no ho yale but ene die na animunyam so nka wotumfo nyankopon se empayifo beti sei eba hospital na wokọ ebia waba appointment na ni 2 weeks wasan aba review dia na kire say time da so nuru no eye dia endupa because temo na ye ton aduro wo information centers need me ka say so obi ba ukrom beton aduro na wokọ na wasan ba na kire say oton adupa it is said the time da so every 2020 and me sa me sa se ba onia morning show 2020 say 2020 na ye 2026 na me gusuba onia morning show yi so ebetna hada bia ka say doctor the time to yale so na obi antimi me challenge say the doctor e kan no oboa dia ama aman payimfo ani himfo akese bo doctor abaso wo the dwumadi a odie ho dia na kire say doctor time da so one fake anchere Ghanaians because what kind of color actually Ghana ni ba bia enti nene otimi sabetna onia morning show yi so e wa bra empayfo free book appointment nanso omoba appointment na the 2 weeks omosaba review e kire say Dr. Tam that so what the time to yale so ampa nyankopon ya aduma ene eye ya wada me free show yi so amekwa se ewo pokuase mayira sabre ebu akwa agogofo atenas dada takwa isama kakraba so fo atenas dada enkrafo pokuase mayira atenase because Dr. Oduro mu nyina atenase ya omo ye adwuma but mimi wi a me koka pokuase mayira fo yi ho na me the time ato oyalefo bia yale so ene ye general work into obia betumi aba obia opesa Dr. Tam da so hwe ne ene obia betumi aba but echina de a Friday echina ye appointment different between ene and echina ne say ene wo ba na waje wo card oje card wi a line wo ho na wadi so by echina de me pa cha otie ne ye echina ye appointment nintin echina wo ba obia e wo time wa ye de ama ne say wo time we na wo de be share doctor enti china wo time no so na wo ba me pa cha wo duru ho a wo je wo card wi ya na wo wuram na wo ba because of that time no ye ni obi a opanyini kodwo mensa ne ye wo appointment ya enti echina de end live bia enim enti ne say wo betima fresh 0591
and the appointment number no
appointment number
wow person ne doctor share
punimpu ya wo medi line
bia so
and na wo be betima share but and na wo ba wo bedi line
so
but echina de
e punimpu 101 wo ba mesa line bia wo obi ani asem bia
wo obi ani asem bia 0591 202375 0591 202375 eno eye appointment number echina wo de ba be share me a wo medi line wo frɛ number we ya me pa cho wo betua 200 cedis e de ato number do so wo tua wi a na wasan frɛ ne ya ma wo code ne ya ma wo time ya wo de beba ene de ya wo pese wo be share doctor make us say ya wo betumi de wani akyerɛ mu wo e wo pokuase mayira ho me pa cho ebubuafo na enantie anifrafo na esina panie pressure, diabetes, stroke, hepatitis B, ni HIV, mu nyina doctor say eye entetia case. agye de wo de yesie no pe ana Dr. Tam da suntumi se wunwi na yensie na yare na haw yare na etiti wo se stroke yare aka wato de moko ba bi asa enye me pa chaw enti wa yati ase wuo emfie num ne wuntimi nkwa adwuma o nante ya wo be wuta papa ya okwe wo yare because wo na ba kum wo dunti wo na no twufam onsa no so da wo ho no onsa no mu odo because na bati ehwen o pa ba bi ye be hu sa nyema we nyina hwehwe wo ni paduam na ye be hu se we na hawo onsa no bi a ayi e bi a ehwen ayesei na ya hwe ama ho to amotima so na gina wo na so a me kanfu me dimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Tam da so na dwumafo ama enne anopay enti be piem wo me dimafo Herbal Hospital wono nko an wo de brato yale so ono nko na yemfa pomamba ho emfa nkofi anopay bebre ho a omutihwi mu ba me dimafo enkodu anwumra de insha Allah na hwi no wa sole frem bebre kura poma ene de ba anopay enkodu anwumra na poma enkura wo anopay bebre ebe wura ho a wo mani nhura de enkodu anwumra na wo mani hura de anopay bebre ebe wura ho a o mo sonti asem enkodu anwumra na wo mo asoti asem anopay bebre eba ho a omuntumi nante enkodu anwumra na wo mutumi enante anopay bebre ebe wura ho a omuntumi nkasa enkodu anwumra na omutumi kasa agisa de wowuo ade de yesie no adanse enkrofo die radio so TV so nyina ye adanse trodo se onyankopon de ayaresa dom achede ache Dr. Tam da so enti be PM Ghana ha mahye ne eye miensa ne wa ha yenton medro wo kamu yenton medro wo information center yenton medro wo pharmacy yenton medro wo be agisa waba me dimafo Herbal Hospital and to be that said Dr. Tam da so apart from Takwa branch we bi wo ba bi akaka nse eyentro takwa isamai kakraba Kumasi ye ebua kwa agogo Kumasi na ye headquarters na Accra Pokua se mayera me pacho miensen pe na wo pe ye dura ubenye bie apart from sa 3 branches ye duro ni ba bia ewo Omai Ghana ha enti be PM ewo ho na Dr. Tam da so onfan fidie enhwehwe wo ni padie nim hu ba bi kura yale ne che na wo hu ba bi kura yale ne che potia what the time ato yale so Dr. Kanansa nansa enennan enenum nonsia Dr. Brem Pound na Ghana fo nyina ma ne edin Dr. Tam da so be PM ewo Kumasi ye bua kwa gogo enkra Pokua se mayira me kwa kotenase anopaya na me the time ato oyarefo bia yale so obo ha aba hospital wo ba ko mienu me pacho o meshia doctor da minka se wa meshia doctor enti ena ne ho ento no edi se ananu mi ko Kumasi doctor ba ko ageman na mi ko hwe henie bia doctor asa na mi hwe before and after no me ye bemans na mi gina ho na me ho asase wo so ma me hu se tumi e me koda awuram na nyankopon de ma me no ya me so me dane ma me doctors no omu di dwuma papa nanso yale bi ho a wotwu mutan ne betene ye pe gisa wo de be pie mu wo doctor adujan finankasa nanim because me ka say Yesu Kristo ne nasuafo ne nam no Yesu ma wo mutumi nyankopon de tumi ne ma Yesu Kristo eno Yesu so de ma nasuafo eti ne nasuafo ntimi de sayale ebere bi ko du say wo mu ko wura hia da bi mu bubuafo bi te ho osere obu sika ne gita de ye ni bi na Yesu dim to sore na ye de sore nante ampa na wo ma sore anante enzo asuafo yesa ko du say obi a oyale etwere wo mu ye a ne ho anye de anto no Yesu Kristo na ena wo be sa yale no ma wo mu enti yale bi ho a wo de be ko Dr. Sami ho wo ho ento Dr. Ajema ho wo ho ento sa yale ni tumi no ekura Dr. Edujemfi enti na wo bi a waba ho ba ko mienu na ne ho ento no behia me anope ewo midimafo Herbal Hospital ewo Accra Pokua se mayira nyame ya duma ejuwa da bia metnase ewo Kumasi ebua kwa agogo ejuwa da bia metnase wo Kumasi ebua kwa agogo edi me pacho ene die Accra Pokuas Magna me Cotinase. The Wabahoda and Hontono me Pacho ya Wababa Kumi no Messia doctor other pay she am namin for time a brother and two yalieso. We are Bema in fear dunia wo be meant to me solid da me catch say doctor see way 24 hours. Don't shoot it at you night wo be man be solid sana we oba o peba doctor say ya wo duro no enye num bi bitua bi se bi di bitafre bibie ni ya wo duro nti say one thought wo di go no guna na juju mienu onum wie ya na woni wukuna sia muhia munhia biem bo so me beso na nyinsa ba betom nyinsa ne betom ansa na wo de eho aseda aba be piem ewo medimafo heba hospital onun ko no de ebreto yale eto agede ye wuo anade yesie no ena ontumie se wunwi yensio yale na hawo yale na etiti wo se anopa wutie me osisi ya wo ya wochika se ukotodwe untimi nante wodi emu hyehyew wonase atatai se eye diabetes ana pressure wonum abrofuduro ama wo be man ewu me pacha obe piem ewo medimafo heba hospital Dr. Tam da so na won fatam ne bi ento yales ene eye yawada ene ye general work me kwakotena se echina Friday eye appointment ubefre 0591 202375 0591 202375 no tia 200 edi ato ye number no so utia wi a fra number no na je wa appointment code and wa appointment time me catch the oyarefo bia se onka na koma ento no yem na me dimafo ba obedi ama obeka ma yale a etiti wo hawo wanina enhuna de ubedi adanse se ma me bi ka se me enka nantwie atwam a me nhunu enadum se aboa ntatia na ekoi be piem ewo medimafo heba hospital yale bia hawo free wutiri so ekosi wonase me pacha ube piem wo medimafo heba hospital and now the do Dr. Tam da so anymore onun ko wo betima show nanan doctor show nanan enenum nonsia wo TV na wutie adanse a enkrofo die wo TV so e wo radio so a ni nyina chese ampa ayaresa adum achede no Ghana hanyina e she Dr. Edu Jamfri ensamita kan bibi se ayaresa eye adum achede
oh yes
ayaresa nye se mehu metimi achrew se samesa sisiyale ya kofa eduru de wo fa ye no mema wakani nyina bom pepepe na wodi ama obi ya ne sisi ye ya enko enti bebe frem se obi wo TV so chire enuro ba ni nuro no wodi ye sa wo koya enye djuma da wo yesa ubekum ho enye mistake nkotie wo bia se kofo we fa we kan we hu na kono nanom ubese wo nipadia efise ayaresa djuma chede me metna akurase wo nana kura no ebi edum se eduru we obi ya gbodo ho ne se ne tie ne ya na wa wan wase na why the dinata fro watafro ya na tipaye na sa wona na ewu ana wo to kwan na wan fro se ya etu ahene eduru we mi kira so amon enti bi afasempo we beto ase na wo bia bonese ne tie ne ya atemano na won tafre na wona na anya sa amon na woni wona de wunim ni nyina dalet anase wakofo bi kura ababegu wa ensaye na obi bonese wo ko fama na ubekum nipa no because o inshira so fama enti obi obetna TV so radio so akire waduro na obedi akire no if I talk opposite woku wo men America minim de enti America because ayaresa no eye aduma chede enti ye wonsa eti aduro ense ko so we duro mu a poison no because ensa no nyame fai enshira so ensa we enti aduro enfama
ye what time bi wo ho no mokra na o kwa kote ahaban ya nyi se okasa obi aho in fact nyi se o hia nipa kra
yes
ena sa ahaban no so wo te so aye wo kwa be fa so ate no esem ane ahaban ne be kan sa na one na wate no ye nte ne sa keke
Yes.
Into bet me at say we should be na so kasa ho na so o just o chia okra na o just o na say na say.
Yes.
I just obi a owo ani.
Yes.
No wa aduma chede.
Yes.
And it is answer mo ya.
Yes.
Enti ade ba ko obeye ho obeye so ye ho akwankyere emfa. The same at the corner we be ye ho akwankyere befa.
It's true.
Aha.
Who bisa abofo ekogura manadwoa. Omo se eniye sisi wura mu nyina ye nipa.
Oh yes.
Who bisa abofo na because abofo bi ko wura mbra na edua hini ba bebu ema eniye nyina sole se ye mprema ye hini mu. Ede ne betin dey sacrifice. Ene ye monsi krom anadwo sabre ya edua hini bebu mompe obaten a wo se adwaye na o dwale na ye mfa ne mogya ampa obofo gina ho wonu firi hokodu krom na obaten bi awu wo ma ye be ha na ye di ne mogya asere dwani firi suru kusi firi esuru besi ase enti ma me papa a mistake say wo be say o kire woduro na koye sa to me no eni wo dwani kura even kura komo nyanya tunifa fikire no untimi nkoto
enye komo no enye komo no
untimi ntin koye aduro because wo te koye a enye yi edwaka se bi enipa nkura wa o kire wa aduro no mi metima kire wa aduro ba wo koye a enye yi because aduma tede sa to me no nyame mfa mawo san etie
doctor apart from ochina premium service and obi person oba ho no mo a number be no
na obi person oba ho on fresh 0244
okay
774282 0244 774282 0500 727215 0500 727215 so obinim maybe over 100 and something years or
Kumasi 1027 years.
Oh, a very reverend Nyako.
Okay.
Kumasi na unknown. I'm going to say Ashanti region.
Okay.
Yeah, gastrum. El bidroku.
Yeah.
1 hour diabetes a duro.
Oh, okay.
Unknown will prepare a duro diabetes. A mammy and me GDPA. But unknown a year yale diabetes. Unknown konko no mako 7. Ne one tono. But what didn't bring me? The same yale no. One new konko bako na ne one atom.
You see?
Yes.
Onua or prepared diabetes a draw de mano.
Yes.
I mean the sample for yare.
Yes.
Ono ne yare diabetes away ye draw farmer no.
Amfa mano.
Nti so be hwa esi wo Bible mu.
Yes.
Zakaria no bompaye. Ejina mu ema ne pankofo mpaye ekosoro ema wonya yefunu de wo bad nasefo no.
Yes.
Ono no ne yire ya Elizabeth kra no ntumi wo.
No, ntumi wo. Very good.
Obekai.
Yes.
Ono akasa ne yire crack kra no ntumi wo.
Yeah.
But I'm not so bomb pie man and pie ni duru nyame ni mankofo enya yefunu e de wo ba.
Very good. Very good.
This is the irony
yes.
of in some bi wo hono mo a ye kai say wo te ase.
Yes.
Doctor koye wadwuma.
And the American say
wadwuma.
Adoma chede.
Yo beje di no jini.
Enye dia obi chiro se kwete anakofa. Oya enye adwuma.
Yes.
Me da obi bia.
Let us say we the gospel according to Dr. Time that's we nye kasatente opa gidi opa men jindi. But se wunim se o yare pa na ope wa yare sade a koda so ye no fa hwe o hwe keke because aduma chede no e wo bia ne de a me se prophet Zakaria ono no mpo a no bompa ye mankofo nya yefunu wo bakra ono ne yire no tumi wo ba no bompa ye mankofo yire no mewo it's about to say ya mawadwumu na ho go to the right person and go and seek for the right answer. What I say? It's me anya ho no phone to call Dr. Tam that's what that's wunya we ya resewi a fa wonsa ede nimdie na yakopon dia ma no fa ye adwuma metwetwe nkwa akire te se me no kira me ye madwuma no kira me kwakoye baako no kira me kwakoso de we sitwi baako ma ka almost afide me ntimi nkoye but wo me no te wono mu akase wo friend nyame na ena de enya kra nto pebe 20 cities ma me ni bi no credit ne say ko chafa so wono na kokoso de we si eye adwuma si say excavator si almost every district be a Ghana hanum be a excavator. Almost every district be a heavy machine, heavy duty machines are ye adwuma e various districts. Na me de e me fe wo mu e ma omoso du omo ho agim omoso adwuma. Okwacha fasa okofo na monye na wo ho no mo. Meboa. Nim de be na modern mankofo.
Your Sanjuma bit is fashion design or your electrical be up as electrician or your lighting. You'll be your plumbing and so ever honum. And your cosmetology, makeup, hair, and nails, and so ever honum. And I feel your multimedia studies, so photography, videography, video editing, graphic design, drone piloting, you will be ever honum. And a heavy duty machine said they will can backhoe ever excavator ever forklift ever and a long vehicle track and also be.
I see. It's yes, I never way na long vehicles, ne backhoe, ne sarcas, I can say we na ever chaffas.
Chaffas, yes, chaffas.
You bet me a Suyan or Honomo.
Nina or chaffas.
Because first, no, a more of sarcas way na ya cocrafon qua. I
first and then.
Can I know cocrafon quan and let you sarcas way? But you see, I didn't say 17, 18, 20 years, not to come no cheer or to come no cheer. No, you should back home now. So you can imagine the number of years ahead of such a person. But first, now you cocrafon Juma. But you see, I didn't mention Bruno Edward Wajin. Oh, by can see chaffas.
Chaffas, yes. You know, baby, I said,
Magana for 2 Nini.
Unyabo, baby, I just said chaffas. Aha, to say the JB Ekano. First, on any bunny say and cocrafon Juma, but a lady, a normal assassin. Say Mabuno Edom Jimpa Africa has in Ayana and no maybe one way to Tottenham say Maoko Europe Amanone Krubiswa who say Mario Mantier and they long vehicle track you know the core countries some of the goose Quaha and Mantier and Mabawa but Africa has in Ayana say and Pennyford there be and Tessa Chaffas be a prompt was say we are Penny Abofra or Pepan Quaso Peso Senior Human and Quadia or buy a betro Amawati say ya chere for no de abotre ne wodo ebeto mboase akyerɛw ama wohu adwuma no sɛ de etefa na wokɔ ba bia a wankogu yanim ase esan sɛ ya kyerɛw na wahu na yenso yanim nimguase ne bi kan ye nti ya kyerɛ for no bedwo obenya abotre akyerɛw ama wo so ba bia de bekɔ bia no ebekɔ yi ama nimonyam no so bi ayɛden aka Chafas Institute of Practical Studies enti da bia sɛ de yɛka no sɛ wafa form de da sɛ on the 29th oh battery ne dia any Emma Rainfi, Emma Saturday every week, Emma Rainfi, crass obeba, it's a sense on the money dear, Nebo Ayefo, and a horse wire ding, and your baby also I said, Obequa cushions and you must say the young Chafas here, children, it's a dear classroom same be anywhere, and can no cushion driving crana, even one classroom, Sabe 2 months. Now, yet the bed 2 weeks be at the West Road, there be Chafas, and Yenisa, you be a practicals into bombarding. Fanam banu sisi ane frɛ ne ane musifo no ene wontwetwe nkomo no mo nkyerɛ kwan a won so betimi afa so ababɛkan ho na on the 29th of August or 29th of August training na eba no ɛyɛ kɛse pa ɛyɛ soronko ɛyɛ dutwam enyi hu firim esan sɛ normal ya hyehyɛ de agu kwan mu no normal hyehyɛ agu kwan mu no yɛ kase yɛ kan ade ɛbɛkyen enti bɔmɔden ne fanam banu sisi a Ghana has a upe training school anase school a etimi ma won sanadwuma etete won sanadwuma mu America kakra bi na wo hu no asa why master Chafas entina aban e de ne nsa ahye yase se yam o ma yetumi se yemfa nsanadwuma no emfa mbre obi bia opese osua eti emra wo timi nkan da bia meka se wadwuma sem usika sem odaache ene wo nkoso abrabom entina wo te yanka enti anopa de sika ade adwuma ene de bre obi bia wo fie wadwuma sei usika sem nkoyie ebia wo ye adwuma ne ayi wadi mentena fie men su kura menu ho anase men tena awrehuom na enkuku ho da bi mra wotemi nkan fa namba ne sisi ane frɛ fa bibi pe bibi ne fa won saye pe bibi ne fa won saye na eno na esi yedi bu man eno na sisi a yedi kɔ yanim nti mra ewiase kɔ na nimu nyina na hu sɛ ensanodwuma no so ba emfa so nkakra no na de chikuru no na de kyerɛ man nti bomode ne fa namba no ne frɛ sisi a wo ya bɔfra wa wie SHS utifie da bi besua bibi ansa na wato school so wo fi na se wunya adwuma anye wa pa adwuma wunya bi application wa twetwera ye mfrɛ wa bomodin fa wonsa besua bibi e wo Chafas na wuwi a wankasa wa be ye own boss wankasa wa be ye own boss e be ye ka se o mamu ha wo hwɛ ya bakosem a aban nyuma efo bia timi ko strike wo di freeness teachers ahefo obi atimi ko strike na so adwumaku omo ko strike e ye omo a se bi omo kuta omo nsa no adwuma omo ntimi ko strike ma ne nyeye esan se enra
ba me ka se me chero enra me wo fie me wo some challenge bi wo fie wo me baby amete ena me frɛ obi me pese me ko details but also won nsa no nyuma You didn't come on or bomb me bisan say we said we no Benjamin so say 4,500.
That's right.
But one mudin and bisan say 4,500 better so. Or say there be. Me friend Kofobio munim so money and kasa non so see on so. Adanya obey professional work and the amame.
Sir, that's the thing.
So 4,500 na be obi bosumi akatua be bosumi be me akatua.
Yes.
Or jene dakro. Did you just imagine say onya sa contract na 4,500 sa na watch me no be onya sa 4,500 na. The person is a billionaire.
Exactly.
Because of Sanunuma. Ordinance na dey adwuma. O pa friend, o pa jai. Because ono no bet me quality job e dey amount.
Ono bet me.
What you come on say? Nti you one na say o say o fa won san fa ye adwuma. Me that is one of my regrets, but encourage still na me so Sanunuma. So my catch say me be back home.
So ba.
Me say the way you back home.
So ba.
And it is one of my regrets that Monsieur Sanunuma. Me man on mobile now. Obunya ma kwan pe say me mo Monsieur Sanunuma.
Sir.
Because the Ghana education system no. It's a book economy. A book economy. Unim book you fa onye hwe.
Sir.
But who Sanunuma, you can go everywhere in this world.
Sir.
You will have something better to do. Odo sabe ye djuma be nyesi ka che ho a omoti book ho a e plus 1 minus 1 na se for omoti 0 so free mu no omo de omo kro no nko but odo say ye djuma dia is a big deal.
Sir.
But na beso ne nko
eno ana waka na enkomo na na wadi ni Ghana for say the multi enkan enkomo na master DB akan eti bomoden fa number na sisi a number no 0596 922 016 0596 922 016 0596 922 016. Chafas dear, say learn by doing. Wako school bitimi aba. Baby a free baby and your hostel facilities one more. Ubetimi and that now was with Juma. Uwe swa ebetimi aboa ama osaka license how by machine operation and as all the bepe Juma. Aye Juma ni bo wako kopa almost umbibusa license before. Aha, nti no betimi aboa ma osa aye den akabi. It is a open chira kwan e Kumase e Wakran so Kumase e Wabrepo Esubonten Junction. You been Goy filling station, no, and I crown so you Teshi First Junction. You been MTN office, you Shell filling station, no, and Edi and Shanimu. And Tino Fana Banis Siana, a friend, my message to be 0596 922 016 0596 922 016.
All right,
you say learn by doing.
But that's it. Mebao.
O slot no so me di huduma. Watch by next week we ba no na bibia yo.
Na asset so.
Na bibia yo okay.
This say bro be back because for that me e pedima here.
So wo and also wo fa say.
Aye.
And
baako kan. It's me de na special. But don kofo na omo me de omo ba do so so mo so nyi omo de.
Matias en kasa.
That's it.
Ye mom next week.
But I say, ewo horomo, ma me fa asida kese, emfa ma me designer Woolies Clothing Empire. Mr. Ono nentade de so for ma oboa. De ya. Obehye na tade, o hye na tade so so ho be ya akodo. Friend was 0243 498008. 0243 498008. Bepacho tutumrika sisi ye wie school ye wie junior high school ye de man be ko senior high school hold the computerized placed system eti St Andrews e wo hono mo wa tropiti Ghana fa na bia se ye be ko ne yakosua ade ne ye de aboye bra the St Andrews group of schools owase fosu owo hefa ne odubiase or maybe almost everywhere in Ghana, or Mankesim, or Dunkorofin, or Shama in the western region. Just say, any for that person, oko. School is also a modernized school, a what state of the art facilities are. You share, Emma, and making sure say environments are very conducive for teaching and learning. And you might be another person who's here, you. That be. Baby all my outlets here they emfa because baby chrono honum ye dede asumdwani ho but St Andrews say the schools ne there baby woni na no is a serene environment for teaching and learning e ma ne koso Your cameras, CCTV cameras for Honoma ensure maximum security. Obada VGHS. Onye school nkwa. Let's say onye school nkwa. That should be the best alternative school. Our courses are who ni na ye bi ho ye home economics, ye general arts, ye science, ye other courses ni na ye ni na bi ho no mo. And they're part of the free SHS schools na e wo Ghana ha no mo say no. Nti mo abo say we assign no so metumi de mo makọ man kesi for metumi akọ no mo bi. Sa so na other places in this country metumi akọ ho. Ti from 0244 696911 0244 696911 and 0207 891004 0207 891004 na oni center do so pay for any komo no mutumi emwa na oba no so enya ntete papa betumi aboa no ene Thursday abo 827 me were numbers be me ensa edema baako de ye constant single 8 de ye constant single 8 ye constant and did it say
and there 20th August
25 a constant
25
and 18 that's your number that three numbers way
18
single 8 18 25
in draft a single number boy that's a week way single number says on your car Tuesday no single number
a boy
yes
and single 8 18
and 26
25
20
me here from so 25 let me try to see
was that confusing go for mbacha mo fan cheme me mo bibi o hweme
star say
you know star
446 hash
yes no we gine
me pacho me sro the only achiwade wo mu ane say untwa bi
yeah
na me betwa no medi nu asa frame aka say me ma me ni bi am de be ma aha it's chop money yes
option 1
I mean ko na ti we meye no pem 2
yes so bet mine pem 2
aha meye no pem 2 to me fa number 6
yes
and the numbers no yes single 8
25
18 25
yes
and I know why I'm saying yes that number we make try till next weekend that number we try till next weekend
yes
aha
Mr. Mayor Medianti star 446 hash patcho mon follow procedure na mayo
aha
yen kona we am a church mu
okay it's number 1 no confirm it aba so payment initiated you receive shortly USSD prompt to enter your pin code okay may try
yes
me train din te sa kwala you good fufu so
we try you now bet you sit no so we nya ne fefe
ebeba
din so a obi anti alert no be ban na phone da vibration
go for ya jam network
omo try me dey afi na mba be kasa try me dey
aha authorization aba babo be password no dey shame metia
no
enti me patch also twa bi
easy
star say
446
hash
yes we try obi anti
enti me dey wa receipt nini say wo hu
yes me hu
Dewa chop money. Yes. Dewa 339 chop money. 1825. Mecha.
No.
The mecha 10 a.m.
Anope ya.
Na I hit it. Before say me free hand we say no. We say me ni ma start yes that just say kakra me share my taso. And that's your Thursday.
Yes, ochina
hey
baby. Star 446 hash.
Akwache na me dia ma o.
Numbers na GB dia ma no. Single 8 25 18. Select option 1 for Dewa chop money. Most selected one another set of options. Beba, your 1 direct, 2 direct, 3 direct, 4 direct, 5 direct, PEM 2, PEM 3, and a sure banker. 1 direct in just all predict the first draw number. It in draw results a boy in 14, single 5, 32, 36, and a 13. 1 direct number a boy in draw a 14. Until March the first draw number now, Ubenya times 20 scout try.
Into Ubenya say
we pay 2 say you know, and near times 40 numbers no
times 40.
I hear the boy mu bia say bia
because
set
you can 100 Ghana. back 100 Ghana. It's me son now no more 300 Ghana. It's million is times 40. 100 Ghana times 40. 4,000.
Sure.
Ebesume.
I know be
Then 4,000. Not just say one line there 4,000.
yes.
It is 3 lines in our bar.
And
12,000.
And
Yet bad.
I know be any baby watching.
Yeah, for a net or China Saturday, ne Sunday. Cause Monday the end of my dream wonder ho.
Monday you tufu. Or China you tufu.
And they say see I make say I say there. Wait me to me for kakra.
Yes.
But after 12 for kono. Man, Emma, I am from
Akoshi mood activated.
Any member does put you.
Akoshi mood activated from 12 Ekon Timbacho star 446 hash. So what you say? Option 3 and offer direct 3 now. And here times 400 you stake. Direct 4 air times 5,000. Direct 5 air times 50,000. PEM 2 or over selected 3 to 10 numbers. PEM 3 over selected 4 to 10 numbers.
Last 2 weeks, na me ni ha, ba me makofo demo. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago? Na me ni ha, ba me makofo demo.
Only magic man here.
That very particular day, na 26. Number 26 and the boy. 26 is it single 7 or single 6 26 emu baako. Kofo demo brutal. Me to one na me de me say me say ye medicine hunu. Me a me de number mo mantwa bi o.
Yeah, I think I'm text you. I'm catch you say numbers now born 2.
Ha!
Tini MP2 no. They ma 3 ko, they ma 3 na 2 no. Ano ya shi. If you know scale of scale bang ba 2 ni di o ma 2
ni na. 2 ni to me mo ho. But we say number we chat to ene ebebo ebebo. Me matwa me di. Me di. Me ni me twa sa to say
me twa me di.
That number we.
Timpacho your numbers no marry fi 39 numbers between 1 and 39. On all social media platforms and so Dewa Games. Unti BBRC numbers no be screens and so ubetimi afre also ubetimi WhatsApp. Nti Dewa osi afa Dewa osi he diniwa medasi.
All right, yes that's it. This year mwakoma any musika na target. Nti dey yebe di mo nti mo pesca to over China her birthday. My main fast that is Papa Onua Francis International School. Okay. Yes, young executive. Aha. That is the premium school at Ghana Hano Musia Yawo Kaswa Ekwanso. Just say Ubia Siye. It's one of our premium schools. Ghana Hano Musia edited and cra. Now, Oko Young Executive School. It is not out of place to say Nkofodi or Mama Eko Honomo Debia. Omo de Moko Honom because now there is no other choice. There is no other school, primary school and a set of free school, eteten kra, etchre wonim die kwan so a emo muto etumi nyini esua de ye. Eni je se be wo mu ni se ehon po de unya duru honom abonus e wo mu ane se obekwa brochire. Ehon de bonus kra. That's what I said. Almost all come boy. Almost the Omeko Dubai.
I mean, I do my next week.
Omeko next week. Yeah, dear Miss me. Omeko Dubai.
Passion.
Dubai. She said they go Dubai. Me person be come back no. Canada no.
Canada no. I mean, I do my next year.
Next year they be go Canada.
Passion.
Aha. Eti Onua Young Executive School there. The moment Omeko honom na e bonus e de ma. Omeko abrochi there abeko. Enkro mo di 8 years. 9 years, 10 years, and you're moved to crying.
This year, put 4 years for count.
Hey! If you're 9, 4 years.
Yes. 4 years.
I'm more day.
Yeah, and so much
I see.
Educational tour. It's a collaborate me Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's me patch on my body so called movie. We are Yakasatin Timbia. Friend pay for 0208 196108. 0208 196108 and a 0561 809015 0561 809015 for abade ko hono bonus cry edema bonus cry we actually e dey chow what you say nti oba abade ko hono mo a nimdia no so benya no nimdi papa betumi dia ba no meye kromfo e me wia Ghana sika Bibi aboko de Senaka me ko Dubai bia me ne okoya na nka na ye me roommate Saba ya can't order that.
Ya can't order that. Ya can't order that.
I got a roommate. And ask me, Yari.
Oh, David.
And then why you have to move when I said the roommate? What I say. But the teachers and the teachers of Modio young executives are very disciplined.
Yes.
I have met about 3 of them. Oshe the Omo family the way Omusi handle krana. And young one was say school near a premium school. Kofo Rashidi Omako Honomo. Ya wo day and boarding facilities no drew Honomo a Chen University B school.
Yeah.
A Chen Universities B school bebre ya wo krom ha. But a private school ya deboa ema ekra no nyini. Mo fa yerko school kakra.
And I paid the heading chiaka sema yem papa. Reverend Dr. Nana Kwesi Esel Ochia hen ba kope. Na nka so ono no wa ha. Na wa ro ne pabwa shen na sen famra. Na and paid in chair for be my ye mama Mavis yada wase so man sa kwenye ahwefo na muti ankan young executive school a school kese e wo kaso a wi ni ba kwantempon no so a ye chair mofaba from crèche 1.5 years e kodu JHS 3 na oba young executive school a we be ka say school samakwan ampa school samakwan so young executive school administration ye bie for new admissions me no ka say nkofo fi takwa station brekum aba for admission for boarding house nti ye bie ye plan obia embra obibia ofre ya napa ewia enumro ye beje oso obi ka say na me school kese si amodi wada sese no na fees dey so mintumi nchia debi young executive school ye fees na eda fom boko esan so fee policy edma obibia obi wo oye bosu medjuma nti ye ne tena ehhehye ebia ye be spread school fees na ma before I be makwan no turn kakra obi so ha oton ade on market ye just hankofo nyina e ho ye no tena se ehhehye ebia ene me de se beba echa me de se beba akwanya ho masa hankofo nyina na oba ye boarding house wa JB enye easy your boarding house what dear me say me John
where boys dormitory can you imagine this
where boys dormitory no
where your boys dormitory
self-contained and kasa washroom bibia we inside ntakwa ko ha ompie ma bontin ko bibia bio TV wo ho for realization you say all work and no play until akwani fi school bar or da ho kakra na o hwe toys kakra a refreshing the brain na so wo krampo ye wie so a you say ko asori Kobo mpa ye de nkopon ase ye wo auditorium kese pa edema obibia asade no so be ka se me de me ye muslim ni o na me da ba school ni bi ye mosque edema muslim for no so enyina obi so be ka se bibia me to no me mba boarding house na mo mbeba day e ho day ho ye bus edema elko route bia endra obi ba admission bisa se na bus no bibia me tie kwan wa o Meda be no so there be your roots bia ne bus ye ba be si SCC ye ba be si SCC be bia wo pese ye be fa oba ne bia ye ba e be fa oba no e wo ho obi so na me ba no so na pomudin so de yabo ya fa ho adwen da ye wo nurses mienu a ye ne mo wo ye adwuma wo young executive school yanka say ye wo ye infirmary akwado do ne kaka ya afian so be ka say be fa oba ko fie da bi ye wo nurse a wo mehwe no ye wo affiliated hospital say ye ne mo ye adwuma akwado yare ko extreme ya ne be ko hospital ama wo obi ka say ye dwa ne di musu young executive ye di local and continental ban local ye di fufuo ye di ampesie body ampesie bari ampesie because yanka say wo ye farms ye de ye adwuma obi so bi say Matisa Insanojuma so hopa young executive school yeah build those obey in particular bill we are seeing on the Insanojuma at the chow yet she be say pastry yeah the way ye tie and dye the way ye beats yeah down when ye pabuane bags ye now young executive you see at the way JB dia ye can why adepam
oh sir
the adepam ka ho you see a fashion design now one nam Ghana ye mo gigi din na young executive school ye the adepam ka ho ye chew free untu ahwe
I see
ye chew free untu ahwe
it's mo fashion school ni bi
ni na ka ho
we enkra no mo amepa
enkra na pempa we nyina na ye miss ye we fan miss yes program ye de ban kola no
Young executive school no more
yes.
And I'm more beauty pageants or
yes.
This is Ghana's most beautiful.
Yeah,
say Jomo Anwo.
Yeah,
yeah, the kakra, yeah, the Ghana's most beautiful. And Jomo Anwo. Now also more yeah more dear.
Yeah, so to introduce legal team and a media team.
Can you imagine this?
And so no, and Kwana who said you don't know your team of
young reporters,
yes.
young presenters.
Yes, and check over the position what I say.
What's it? I'm not me the next form.
The Chinese uncle now for free.
Wow.
Now I quite a bit say me and open young a young executive for you need DH. Okas over ya and run no. And I never say tell me query ya you organize a fanfare. Fanfare at the Manquan. Munjimweni horse riding or swimming pool, all types of games or energy and Kwalan any taekwondo so ewo see be cadet they say a day in here for find say me ban say mesua e be train for free a untua bibia
na no me call me ban graduation na me nam kwa so me ba no say daddy me dey me queen ma omo ye no queen mother me dey me ye queen mother ni bi mu me ye bi me ma free teacher na ka tell say next year me man family ye queen mother come say ma, I said my friend and ma because we did to mommy.
Oh, okay.
And I say, I said, I would say, now, Queen Mother back, my bets and a horse, no be a yen and my uncle not to Musa. Do you mean you more? Next year, may a catwalk.
Hey, there's a fashion show.
Very interesting. I mean, some of these things, Obefu say be a trivia, but a cranny, you know, a shipping a crana drain, managed not just CBB. So
that is it.
We don't know, and that is the legacy of young executive schools.
True.
Madam, now, that means I'm yes, you call Malaysia.
Maybe one shall not be called Canada. No,
not there. See, you call the hold your children.
Hold your quite besaba because education at all. Because yeah, the enemy is now honor. I said, Yabagana, Yabekaya dear home. You know, Maxwell said when it comes to young executive school, your teachers are certificates, degree. Any HND in masters. Then you have an cabaret, but by young executive school, because share facilities a war on managers, teachers, home so omudimupa, yeah, audiovisual learning, and yes, or by theory in Kwa, Yachi Akolano, yes, sir, a project Emma Akranishe, you read the practical based activity account, you demonstrate, I'm a omehu, not omatia,
more auditorium.
Your graduation just ended graduation.
Wow.
Oh, Kolani, I will fugua or more witnessing.
Young executive school.
Auditorium. Debbie, I'm betting you call your Facebook page when I'm actually in a
Hey!
Yes, young executive school. It was a CA. And AI.
Debbie, they're not going to also graduate here.
Also graduate here. Okay, no.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's the AI.
Debbie. We're in auditorium. Fake you.
Wow.
We are real. We mean business. We are real.
I see.
Yeah, nya yekebia no ewo yekebia so ye and open solid foundation so ma oba obi wo se ma wo meni obi obehwe me ba ma me meni nani ye je nkura for 6 months ye wo nani a omo ho omo hwe nkura no oba nkura ne class say baby class ne say no omo ye 2 and omo ho no as no ba crèche your baby class that one is from 6 months going and a 1.5 years so your teachers are omo ye 2 omo hwe nkura no omo didie mu omo nsuo num onim say school work kwa ya man kra num nsuo but oba young executive school ya time for a water break aye break ma akola bia enum nsuo ya time a nkran ketwa no so omo da ya time a nkran ketwa no mo dididi enti oba ne ba oye moto because of the way our classrooms need here nothing like infection oh na me call urina and am say ke kam sanwuma no ba young executive your cleaners are almost sie classrooms and your uriners ho nyina into ho ye neat na oba young executive school so a oba bisa say ana security ya kola pia na de behwe no your human security and your machine security your day bodyguard and other security
many school rura and you call Malaysia you call Bonten so Malaysia Jum you call CCTV cameras.
Wow. Yes.
Menin ne koye. Yes, menin na koye.
Or the betray.
And I obey install it or honor.
Yes.
You call Dubai. And but I don't know meaning. So I asked him, say, he spent over 60,000 cedis. And I asked him, say, now what's Ade? Ade. I will take a crab with Ade. Now coming the way and where Malaysia Bontis? Yes. Where Malaysia Bontis? One of the biggest playgrounds in the world. Yes, our Malaysia. Yeah, Kwabontis Kokotuto and Niema, just all in the name of the school.
Yes.
And I was so happy for him.
That is one thing I want young papa home. And I will be in the process to have mobile.
Yeah.
And Kolano who say what parking the car now, no money na Jimmy Cabin and chain. And tell on come our phone friend or any dink it on Japan ye. We've been up on home. No one in the air was young executive from. You buy a homework side now. Yama homework say we're not teaching in a sign was a sampa. My mark and homework son from the
Wow.
No, or coffee so now for no so or so sign as I am pa. Me who say man homework say or the about why no so assigning no so the about back to the school nti my parents na akwanya wa akwala no adesua mu enkoye say school nkwa no but parents the are so otua fees there bi the man who dey course work classroom
that experience we all na me timu bi me ni akra wadi be 8 years or 9 years na yetimu as I say I want to have that experience yetimu na ye koda almost like 6,000 feet above sea level.
Wow.
Ebo wapa na emwa yekopie forest mu na emwa nenam yeah nenam ase na akrade to worum na ohwe na meyem gye me bram we say hey na me fie for ba ha na me yende and that is one of the beautiful things and experiences your Oko Young Executive School abekwakonya we na ye Kenya carnival e hono na prepare ko di apotro or we apotro Obiapotro.
Okay, Obekache.
Obiapotro.
Yeah, so redemption. Obekani na edentry.
Redemption dem who later na me who say na redemption. I know come coffee bu here.
No, dey biakom.
Enti e bi ma me fan to aso obi wa na o hwe yen. Bebi o wo ne kwan wa, obi wo no ma na wase kropon, obi wo tamale, obi wo takrade, ye bi ya po admissions ekoso. Ye gi borders. Obi wa oba how Utinya na entia fani ba beto boarding house ye o ma me form want tie won kola hwemu a o mbehwe wo ba amaw so oba na so ye de na bone so krembo a ye de be fa entitiye mu nyame sure entitiye ye o disciplinary committee wo ho ye o counseling committee wo mo nya akra ne be kasa ye be chire na akra ne be ba form obi oso a obi wa na ne fie ontu kwan da wo pese onya sa akonya ne biafa oba ne bra Obejoini Young Executive School akunya no so beba ama no so akwa exchange in educational tour ewo obi man so.
All right, it's my numbers no say pese dey man ba ho.
Obi so ha o challenge kakra.
Yeah.
The ba no se be onye we kakra what I was odo pese odo ne ba ne ba. There was special teachers mo ye o hwe sa we no. But them you oti he your onya sa challenge no ye dey akwa enye easy akwala na onye we sa but Young Executive School this akwala bi sa ba obi ka autism but we want to say yes.
But I know
yes.
You are competent
Open Young Executive HR my friend numbers we so 020 819 6108 020 819 6108 and now says 056 180 9015 056 180 9015 and now say 0249 41 0249 415088 Young Executive School ye be ye pono ato am obi bia wo Ghana ha abrochwe baby bia wo bia no wo frɛ Young Executive School ye beje so pa ye admissions at da homa obi bia Young Executive School education today leaders tomorrow
it is odo ba ne call Young Executive School ahye ne so mame say ne chobos ne trunk and the mattress there, men na nwe ho.
Ye be we na bi o school ho. Ya dinya bia ba school mo.
Ma make am
so. Ya no kwa ma nkwa bonte kra.
Eti unim ade ba ko edu park for so aye no so interesting. Before so be do school that the man go ho dada. you provided their two on dada.
Yes.
It's anyone say who bet you a no bank. May have the stress of some best one the money dear free fee and their bus school was that time the trim. Edu park for say so the Obani school beer say young executive school so they call SHS so they call Hefa. So era of troubles they are modifying no. The era of trunk they are modifying no. Mattress so men yeah why you so cost one mattress and add the Makaya year and add the quarter taxi debi. So stress we they hear this all do provision beko.
And no.
Na call bank na kokutia. And now at the comfort of your home dial star 713 star 821 hash. Star 713 star 821 hash. Now just can you any kwa boga. So go school. We do school that near many go on more chair. If I they are told bed so crowd the SCC the man also quite enjoy. Actually the Ope emunchiremu afre 0507 000752 0507 000752 and a 0508 644 802 0508 644 802 and we do pack for and Samuel Jumano but what they say do also be kwakoye bi na fe bibia so atumi akọ fine ede amaye na me kai wakasa kai obi mu se edu onua sakofa train no festivals ahodo ni na ye be ma up to speed information and of course ye be take coverage comprehensive coverage in general mini ya be ma sapo yo e ba ha no be kire ye kwan a time ebe so no niema ye be fa so ni amamre ni amane na sefo ni na or you go through that procedure and of course the various fashion that ye nim na no disable no ka say ye wo fetu fashion that ye nim ni ye wo axim kundum fashion wo ye nim ye wo dwura ye krupon fashion wo ye nim ni ye wo hobetwetwo esoso e wo ye nim a ye be kwakọ cover ye ni na be brew e wo Onua TV e ha no mo na eye amamre ni amane fie Onua Sakofa festival train no eguso a consultation no so famaye na bibia so entimi enye fine. This is a list of a programmer ye be take full coverage e wo ha no mo senti obehwe no Onua TV no watie no Onua 95.1 me say obehwe no Onua TV no asaso watie no Onua 95.1 na bibia so I fine Eddie Amaye. All right, so many are Solomon Manquare Superman and Isaac and Sapeja. I was stand by a modia good yemusem Eddie Ebrain. To me, Dami Waba, me koba a good yemusem is up next. Midi Eddie JB, me best is here.
Okwan we de twemo ma menche okwan foforo ene papa no eye Edu Park Edu Park eye bibi foforo GS ede won set team so ama school for woko SHS foforo kra na Prospectus Ghana Limited ene ekofa bae sisi hu hia so obeko market o drinking sem mattress pillow ene plastic chobos aye krado wo bani suku a twa mo dadaada Kai say, ya wooden chop boss natiti ya diko school man proka and interfere nemu no. Ne ya sister.
Ya be dial star 713 star 821 hash. Anasi ya beko abe fontin time www.eduparkgh.com. Ne a true wooding. Obeti minso akwa kutia ewo ADB Bank bia ebeo. Edupark GS and Asayasi.
Milo All-in-One Nutrimix is truly milky and contains calcium. So no need to add milk to that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids. Milo All-in-One Nutrimix is such a smart choice. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! So pese utu etri dia se ye malaria anase ayemkro anase upese weni ehu ade yi a Tenatet Herbal ye ebibiduro dwumakuo bi a wobetumi de wo ho atoso wo Ghana eni wiase afa babia Tenatet Maakye mixture kutia etridi ye malaria yare bomodin na ye etridi malaria nhwehwemu ansa na wanom Tenatet Maakye ko doctor se wonum adrei nansa na wo ho antowa so anya ayemkro stomach ulcer anase indigestion etetewa nom Tenatet stomach mixture nentu ayemkro ana wo stomach ulcer ase ema nom Tenatet stomach mixture 30 minutes
Shut down what me, but you know.
But anyone won't put over today.
All right, me, but
I don't pay. Young Komo Edmamo Ghana Football Association paying for converge pram. And then Congress no air cost so demotion and promotion and in some who be able to my home to my back in central form or maybe and come in now opinion say the preparation is see ahead of the Congress. If it didn't come Ghanaian players abroad a lot making move the latest ever saying NAC you be removed the noble act of self-defense boxing the latest on Samuel Techi and openi now Hanuma yede eba besomo na nei wo hwe yen pitches hon koma ebeto for menra opinion wo hwe pitches so and as obo ho adwuma yi papa owura ebo ahende ne din komo akrofi nsem bebreni chechema hodopi e no de ma he na no pay yebedi hon komo ne on the city ebe kwa no transfer stories ahodo e na eba dendenden a yede mu nchiremu enso eba besomo e wo kasa fidie no so sadem di ka kan Isaac and Sapa Germany Solomon amankwa the Superman and na no pay Ice and be home still.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ice home.
Yeah.
I don't say we are not about to do
it. But say me coffee am there community.
There community.
Nice one.
All right, it's really solo one about the Superman. A production team do come about editing in our eboa. Even I want my Mr. Solo about let's say. Ever see here.
Join me live on Facebook, on your TV, on Facebook. Share, like, if I comment to us here. You better bread now. You can't at the amount. Also, and I will follow Onua Sports on all social media platforms. Onua Sports, our XNSO, our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook. About your fahu ejimu na entimi hwe na bibiano entimi nkwanimo emfa emmao shano so say enano pay say apja enye kan editu dwano me no ka say the Ghana Football Association womo ene mpelefo nyina womo etimi Asia ewo Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence ewo Pram eho ena the 2026-2027 Congress no egusua ene ekoso na shano so say anopeya ena mpelefo ayeno say omobetimi ahwe no mehia na bibia so etimi akoye nti sala apja di tu dwano emre ebemu a yebe wremu wo ho na yekọ akwakodi nkomo na mom yemfie ni enchemu ewo women's football channel so say wafu zone B championship no eno ebetimi ahwe na fei etimi atofem na ema womo Champions League ebetimi ahwe na fei etimi atofem bobuko ampem dakwa ladies ena mene ka say womo eko na womo akwakogina Ghana na mu womo ena Ghana Women's Premier League no womo etimi hwe ye na womo egi edisi womo stress so 34 draw mo ewo group B a womo ene ASEC Mimosas ena ebetim ahwe na fei modi aboani saso ena Edo Queens from Nigeria womo so eka obi ena AS Gardo National du Niger omo so eka team no honti group B ampem dakwa ewo no womo ene ASEC Mimosa from Ivory Coast saso ena Edo Queens from Nigeria and AS Garde National du Niger. Wamo enso eka hobi. So far, these are the clubs are Ampem Dakwa ladies. Omobetimi ashe na amo edi abueni. Ewo the Women's African Champions League qualification. Wafu B ebetimi ashe na nei akoso. Enra anopa ne be confirm Edema Musa Branch Ere Abdul Momin wono efi Rayo Vallecano no wode nani actually mu bobukom tin Ede Girona Yakopon ayi na tom enra officially was starting gym work the first training session with Girona Popo Economic catch Sa Branch no JC number 2 and oba be she hono mo obedi agro nti enra wo pictures any videos na Abrante nani abri papa so aye krado se kwambia so afi obeboa ama bobukwa wontin Ede Girona asan enya ticket ne back. And so Ababisia kan ewo the La Liga EA Sports no imuntenra ukopimu ewo Girona training complex especially wo gym session hona anese wofa ne bo ayetin time no tentam na de na so why ready dendendin a OTC pitch no so no na enye asem kotokra nti abrantarity de Abdul Momin ebe ye adwuma de ama Girona Bobo Ekono Yeguso ayade Ghana emerente ho komo baro yamfere ntremu ewo Turkey na newly promoted Turkey side Ezer Sport omo etimi ahwe na omo etimi announce Ghana ni de share Elisha Owusu say ono so on a free transfer omra na omisa kan entimi emfa emomo Elisha Owusu na we captain Edema Ash Ozer the French Oro Ligue mo and so the contract eba na wie no impedifo entimi antwetwemu amfa mano abrante Elisha Owusu Black Stars midfielder one also ednani etrem Turkey na wakwakosia kan ede ama Boboko Ezorum Sport na maybe aso etimi akoye ede ama no Morenfi say Elisha Owusu this will be the second timer also ednani etrem the Turkey Super League ni mo na bako akosia kan honom.
Yento ansam so na yemfa sada PSA MFM ene woma omo boy panchi na yedi jumede no enso asomo kama papa enye asem koto akra na de yete ne say Jack service in for ese anopemin kamfo MFM se bra na be pimo na tena uye school ra uye headmaster teacher lecturer bomodin ne ko pimo na tena teaching and learning materials no many na kama etmi ede asomo no so etmi affiliate papa o from 0244 031-338 and answer 0548-931-632 ebejo so oya sorry no petite cards and so omo ebetimi bi amount you per Monday where Tuesday where school for ne mfonko omen kama etimi edi amount just Vina natural fruit juice and so ne mepacho soya milk peach tamarinda red grapes mixed fruit strawberry mepacho passion fruit banana orange sanso and a mango Mr. Achudi nini salsa bacha onye bia correct pa guava na ope pineapple apple and watermelon unya just Vina natural fruit juice ni bia be boy yi papa offer mo 0244 252743 0244 215159 ebe boa ama onso adwuma akoso Food and Drugs Authority agi atum ame bibia so etimi akoso bacho soja mentholated powder and balm upon adwuma kofi body na mre udware na bibia etimi akoso kama etimi edi amount ne bibia so etimi akoso kama edi amount bacho bobodin se won sabetimi aka soja mentholated powder and balm no ebi eni kasma ewum eni se GC brand ene dia bedwa so unye bia ebeboa yi papa na wonso etimi ehu kama bebacho Edved Consultants se upese tukwan ekwa manone na okosua dia wombeboa afiti ekosi z from 0209 154 728 0553 150 002 ofra hom ebejo so Compute Ghana say mebacho Opel Samsung LG TCL HB Lenovo Dell Media Nasco Techno Infinix Itel any de keka ho on product bit say laptop printers mobile phone TVs ACs fridges freezers home theaters any de keka ho a ko 60 modern showrooms across the country ne more ahudo inano obra wo from 0302 75 2020 WhatsApp no 0243 143 143 mebacho ofroma gomo ebejo so amebibia so etimi akokama etimi edi ama ene anopay enti bomodin se kopi mo Compute Ghana na wo enso product ahudo yina no onsa etimi akabi yenko FC Barcelona asoye wana branti o left back akola keto cry friend David Odro na anu ada no join Barca team B no na David Odro abranti eguso ACC no ho se da acha nkwa mebi obebreak through no be see kind of Barca team B anopay reporter eba e kire se Unai Emery oye coach Edema Aston Villa so hia branti nemum oba or den besa akolon reporter eba kire se Barca any Aston Villa nkomo twetwe na akwa animu papa na se bibia mfisoro ametiba ira homamu dia na kire se David Odro no obe join Bobukwa wundin enso so edi FC Aston Villa team no na ekobane sa na reporter eba kire se Aston Villa team no enya branti ya omo aplan so om de ne beko Portugal anase France na France League 2 side from FC Annecy omo team din abetodwa na team from Tondela omo Portugal League 2 no sa two teams mu ba ko no mahwe ni mu so meja branch David Odro mu amana kwa kwesi akande momo ne mu yedu a Aston Villa asan kwa kofana ba nti for now conversation here Barca and Villa say David Odro ebe join omo enso eho no.
Yegusu edin komono esumo live ewo Onia TV so we matching agokensie free juada ekwesi fiada anopa bia yetrase na yedin komo awodo etimi ede esomo na ye free David Oduro asoye no na ye gina FC Barcelona omaso ye abranta de team ede Jesse Bisiu wono Ghanaian born Belgian na reporter eba and say the Ghana Football Association wamo ene abranta Jesse Bisiu nebusha for astati edin komo se abranta enje penie na omisia kan Enfema of the senior national team and come on eba and say idea character doing Simon or Kraku and after some ESCO members were more Asia Abrantiano our money no edin come on nemum from a grave source me match reporting about Abrantiano chem say ono or a Belgian ni opposite kind Edema Belgium already we are representing Belgium the U19 division now a few say obetimi a break into the Belgian national team no more enti wakache mpenifo se abeyadin pa se obeje pene na wabesi akan ede ama Ghana nemom Ghana Football Association if you say Jesse Bisiu a player bia dache se Ghana nyanoa obetimi aba beboy na no Barcelona wamama atwo boy branche every bench ebebo 2 goals at Barcelona for shade me say enche crowd obetimi a break into the Barcelona first team no no so akonkodate Ghana pay for any abre pass Jesse Bisiu obetimi ahwe ema ebe pm Ghana e bisa kan edema the senior national men's soccer team the Black Stars.
Yet was all the Niachimo French League side every Stade Rennes when I brand editing Eddie Ali Dusedu Durona over Ghana when the good or your right back at the Black Stars of Ghana. SBS and Nami and Senior Brand Team Co-Training. And yes, what here to report on it, say, Popo County at the Olympic de Marseille, and a year of Tim and Dennis Stade Rennes, Edding Comoye Papa, Nina say, Stade Rennes, or more area better just a brand rumpus or more a ton in Yiska, no more a day augment of squad, no, and TNA, SBS and Nami and Senior Co-Training report on pay Eba, HSA Olympic de Marseille, make inquiry, so here brand no, but I say, Sika Stade Rennes for air panel, as I was Roka Crentama, massive for Rumbi getting no more trouble, Kabu, but in Komono, Eguswa Ecoso, and to say Kobasa, what before the transfer window be sat, no, now branch editing a year, Ali to say to join a different club, especially a year Olympic de Marseille, Manayonwa, now Udia Sports, Yerika Ed Honsam, Ababe Somo Dada.
Yemwe kompo MPMO or Ghana ha na opini ba kwa ebano ye pitches especially ebano grass ho enkoma odimutintema pa Mr. Frank Boahin wono eneda green grass technology or more anno na enra after say Asante Kotoko head coach Eric Tinkler ekoye press conference emanedi to just say Ghana ye pitches no enye papa eno moano ema bo pese Asante Kotoko team no ebo no omo entimi ebo yebo pini no edi bisa na say yeka a standard picture edian ema pitch bi a standard opini Frank Boahin green grass technology omo penny edin chemu we MIA.
We have seen something being to his liking, so to speak. But there's a lot of reasons why the pitches are not to the standard we all want. You know, you can say for now the clubs are struggling because of the amount of people that goes to the stadium to watch the matches that we are playing in our leagues. So there's a factor for the owners of the clubs to even find additional money for maintenance of the pitches.
Okay.
It's something that we all want improvement in. So it's a bit unfortunate. But you can't say all the pitches are poor. Some are not to the standard that we might like.
And then come out Mr. Frank Boahin, one of a CEO Edema, a green grass technology, what me edit to dra. And what you hear Bisani say, Mr. Boahin, say club be a percent or maintaining a pitch, and also minor a percent or maintaining the pitch now. Sika saying, and I say, a son buano, warrior, Sika saying is sonya, answer with me maintaining a pitch, about a standard, ever Ghana ha, opening the way at you.
Yeah, it varies. You see, you'll find that a pitch is being used for training. The same pitch is being used for their matches. The same pitch is being used for their friendly matches. So the usage for the pitch then changes. So the budget line for that pitch will change. And unless we say we are going to use a pitch for 40 games a season, somebody will say, I'm using the same type of pitch for 100 games a season. So the budget will change. So I know for a fact that the national stadium pitches, sometimes we play about 200 games a season on one pitch instead of about 40 to 60 games. And that has a huge bearing on the quality of the pitch and also the budget line for that pitch. If you look at Europe, if I can use it for example, as they are playing all those matches on the income coming to those clubs, that's huge. Because they're playing Champions League, playing the Premier League, playing the FA Cup, look at the kind of monies that they are getting. So even when they get to the middle of the season, which is the winter half of the season, the pitch will be changed for the second part of the season. And we are not in that position. And then if we are saying like for like, the pitches in the Premier League are all dead of fiber pitches. So if I give you an example of Accra Sports Stadium, we need 80,000 liters of water a day to water Accra Sports Stadium and perhaps Babaya. And sometimes you'll be there and the water will be cut off for 3 or 4 days, 1 week, when you're supposed to have 80,000 liters of water a day. And these are some of the challenges that the clubs are having.
I know Mr. Frank Boahe na owie no ene ye bisa ne se enti ono in na dwene mu o feel say pitches a enye papa bokrum ha eno ena emboa ema ye mrenti omusi akan no ene man hyeda nko ye mfa mo na ne nkyirem sei ene de bai.
So if a pitch hasn't been watered prior to training, it will have an effect on the passing of the ball, the movement, the bounce.
Okay.
Or because it hasn't been watered.
Okay.
Or perhaps it hasn't been rolled prior to training. This will have an effect on the movement of the ball, on even the way they run on the ball, the ability to pass and move. So unless the coach can say, okay, this pitch, I wish it was watered. That's why I'm saying that it's not up to the standard, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yɛnto ansɛm so na yɛfie ne ɛnkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ lawyer Safo Duku atena yɛ nano ada na ɔno ɛyɛ kasamafo ɛde ma Akrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɔno so akodi nkɔmɔ na wɔde atudwa sɛ infrastructure ɛyɛ major issue a confronting our sports in the country. Yenti Esquire Safo Duku.
Infrastructure is a serious issue confronting our sports. As you can see, all our facilities are not in the best of shapes to meet the standard that we all want. It is quite unfortunate. But we have begun something. We're calling for partnerships, we're calling for support. And the government is doing its part. Last year, I joined the sports minister to Turkey for some meetings with some players within the industry, and I'm very positive that it will yield the needed results. So we're looking forward to partnering other major stakeholders in the industry to improve our facilities at the moment.
Yamfere nchemo ewo doma na yenkopiemo ewo de Oja Boys Eduana Stars womo asoye Eduana FC ene anope omo se yankama Ghana fo nyina nte se Emmanuel Aban na no na osia kan edema be chemi right abrantia no edeni achemo ewo doma inkra okosia kan edama Eduana for the 2026-27 Ghana Premier League season mo shall say Emmanuel Aban wono esia kan edema the Black Galaxies oye winger or to me ball as an attacking midfielder oni ball ni boye pa Eduana enso assign no a ono so eba na fa ba betwa so na osia kan edama mo we one of the signings Eduana no mo ehwe nim so metima confirm me finally Emmanuel Aban from Bichim United wa touch down ewadoma.
Samba O'Neil last season, no see I can Kumasi Asante Koroko, and Ope or say Asante Koroko Funa, Sonte, so Odomasi as a PC Ekoria Momo, and you obey Ewa Santimem, Edema Crobiano, Avenue, or Bedo BBC, so Momana supporting more things are non Subuana Koto Kanko, Ekodim, or you're very grateful. So when you're Asante Koroko, I want to see you. So Koroko, body papa, so no, Nabra Bonite, you really feel Krobia Kumasi Asante Koroko, teach you supporters, and pay for any opinions so in a pamphlet or Mojini Felso, Ewa Santimemo. Samba O'Neil. Abede Fairwell, Edema Krobia, Kumasi, Asante Kotoko.
Yanko Enzema Enyinase Basake, Wamo player, Basake, Holy Stars player, Prince Chenebua, Menoka Sidie, Abrantene Kopim, Ewo, Eye Egypt, na Bobo Kua, Abrantano Eko, na Wakusakai, Ede Amomo, Eye Abu Kir Fertilizer. Meaning some fertilizer no mo fertilizing company and on what team
yes
and a Prince
fertilizer no almost answer ye chemicals na ye dishi wura no
okay we decide
say anyone wan say oba obetimi the fertilizer crab
basake mo dey go am park ne so
yes
yeah enti abrante the Prince Chenebo a we wura mu e wo Abu Kir fertilizer e ho e na okọ na wakọ akwesi aka onu say nyon nko rekoe there be nyon nko rekoe woni abrante the day e dey eye question Gideon Kofi question omo nyina e na call sa boboko ba Gideon no e bo loan
okay
and we need the permanent transfer and abrante no etime kwakopi mu ho no nti Prince Chenebo a na me dia mahia na house of folk pe kotokofo nya mo ba ho
fertilizer
okọ fertilizer okọ akwesi akan e wo Egypt
infancy infancy but Grace Asanto so adjoining Tigers Mexican League no so
FC Juarez
yes you see about woman na mutaje league no they likely say obe start a league e ho no na ye hu say de nyoma enso esi etie infancy
but me adisi no yenka ye ho say enura re ho sem esi eto Ghana na former fit ladies were more player Gifty Dramana Akonobia Enra
Adepa ni si akan
yes say na on Adepa with the same team Abayo no watu ananomo ewo ensiedo na yapa but overfor the sense sometimes no uraho
because we jai pepe
we jai dey
we jai pen obi afri
ya reho see ani aye dey so compared to to be na said yeah be na because very very sad stuff.
All right,
faith ladies ya mamo ya akọ nyame nkabo ho ebusuafo ma hwero mo de hye nyakopon enhye mu onhye mo den na mo ngira kintingina ba na chi na mo hwe na mo kopɛ ne krabe nti eno nkobo kakra eno so ewo honom enso no
Eni ameme so Isaac Hansa Apeja Solomon Amankwa the Superman or say of US by still ice ni bi ewo ne mu na
yeah I don't buy 50 US by me njare you
US by njare
and me njare na ice ni ko
Cynthia the office why brebe
sa
bro office the right here
why no
I had this year na ba Karasa say we are say anywhere there sha FA Congress ne koso ya representatives say ho no mutie sha wo agrofi ni so a ya de honsem ba sanso eno nua atena community league no honsem e ha ye ni teams ni be sha ya kramo JB ene ebusuafo etwaso
Oh, mommy, can I have a few things for school?
I know, that's why we are here, Jaden. But be specific. Few things like, what do you need?
Please, can I have a laptop?
A laptop, Jaden. And laptop is what you get. Don't let us go inside and go and change your mind. Okay. Let's go. Yes.
Mom, please, can I have a phone?
A phone, Jaden?
Yeah. Let's check some out. Mommy, you know I can't have a phone without a power bank.
Uh-huh. So you need a power bank?
Yes.
Hey, God. Let's check out some.
Oh, Mom, please, one last thing. Can I have a fridge?
A fridge? Jaden, why are you going to sell pure water in the school or what? Or you want to open another Computer Ghana branch in your school? Hey, Jesus. Okay, I'll get you a tabletop fridge.
Thank you. Look at this boy, you.
But Charlie, if your kids are going back to school, you need to as well help them get back ready. Compu Ghana back to school season is here. New school, new level.
Okwan we dey twemo ma menche okwan foforo ene papa no eye Edu Park. Edu Park eye bibi foforo GS ede won set team so ama school for woko SHS foforo kra na Prospectus Ghana Limited ene ekofa bae sisi ehun hia so obeko market o drinking sem mattress pillow ene plastic chobos aye krado wo bani suku a twa mo dadaada kai say ye wooden chobos na tete ye diko school man proka ene interfere na mu no ne nyina ya sesa
ye be dial star 713*821# anase ye be call abefontin time www.eduparkgh.com me a true wooden obetimi nso akwa kotua e wo ADB bank bia ebel Edu Park GS na science